It's working?
It is.
Yeah.
Just in
John.
time. We just finished the credits.
Excellent.
Okay.
Alrighty, so last time you guys had a lovely meal with Lady Aldori and some fellow adventurers. She laid forth kind of what her plan is for lands to the south of Brevoy. More details will be coming in the morning when you're given your official charters to settle lands. And met some fellow adventurers not currently tied to any particular company. Made friends with some, had a brawl with others, but eventually retired for the evening into rooms provided for you in the manor. During the night, super early, like 3 o'clock in the morning, you were awakened by the gurgling sound of a dying guard. Grabbing what weaponry you could, you headed out and found that the manor is under attack. Defeated a couple of people intent to do you harm along the way, making yourself back towards the main feast hall, the entrance hall. You've come to this kind of magnificent interior garden. Defeated a couple of more assassins or would-be assassins here. And from further on, you hear a deep guttural voice threatening a halfling, and a tiny little halfling voice kind of crying out in terror. I believe that is where we left off.
That tracks with what I remember.
In this garden area, though, you guys, Snow Maple, you did notice in the statue to the north.
Yeah.
Like the statue is in the water.
Mm.
It seems to be standing on some sort of platform. So the 5-foot deep water comes up like the statue's knees. And your keen eye for treasure and loot indicated that there's
Indeed.
some sort of lid or panel on that shelf that the statue is standing on.
Yeah. But being that one of our allies is currently in my, I don't know if that's the highest priority.
I think we had left off as Flower was swinging the I-beam into that door.
I believe so. It does not take long for that I-beam to go through that door.
Yeah, it's a rather large I-beam.
The area behind it is it's a wide hallway, and you see close to a dozen corpses kind of littering the floor. Some of them are guards, some of them are people wearing black cloaks similar to the ones that you encountered outside your room. They look like they've had extreme violence perpetrated upon them.
The bloodbath in here.
Father Liam's gonna drop AoE heal. I think I can reach everybody
next major
if we have time, or if we're not in initiative.
Not currently in initiative, no. So it's enough time for, like, as Flower is caving in that door, it's enough time for Moot Point to catch up with everybody else. And
I would like to do that.
Could I also designate that bad man's voice as my hunted prey? Because all I need to do is be able to hear them according to the description.
yes, you can.
Okay.
It's a very distinctive voice, so.
It's a cool feature, like just having to hear them.
Yeah, see or hear.
It's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, as
Did you wanna do that healing dirt thing, or do you want to save that, Traxon?
Well, I don't think I need to if Father Liam does a heal. Do I? Or
Well, I healed one whole point, so.
Oh, okay. So
Maybe.
yes.
All right.
So I'll grab
Who knows? Maybe that one will be all that will save the day.
Well, it's one to everybody, so.
Maybe that one is what will count.
So what Traxton does is he just crouches down real quick and grabs a handful of the mud, looks around at you guys as if you might be a little bit horrified, but doesn't really care, and spits into it and says a couple of words in a druidic tongue, because that's a language that he has. Anyway,
Okay.
it's good to go now. He'll he can give it to you, and you can use it as a healing kit.
Cool. And then I will try to treat wounds on Gratch real quick.
Okay. Oh, nice. You give him back 9.
Did that work?
He does.
Oh, good.
So yeah, so he gives you like a big, like sloppy, like bear kiss.
Yeah, all right, buddy.
All right, Flower, let's go save a half.
With pleasure. Flowers just starts dragging that I-beam behind him down the hallway.
Okay. So as you enter down the hallway, you can see there is like an open door kind of to your to the north.
Yeah. That's this. This one here.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
In that room, it looks like it's a modest-sized library. There's like bookshelves on the walls that have been emptied, books lying in heaps. And set atop the heap are the arms and legs and heads of some of the guards from the hallway you're in, as long as some of the other adventurers you remember seeing at the dinner.
Yeesh.
There's a blood-spattered like chair sitting next to a window. There is a very large creature in here, probably 8.5 feet tall, very muscular, with this large hook in its hand. But what you notice instantly is he's got like crossbow bolts stuck in the small of his back. He's got like these tattered furs that he's wearing. He's bleeding from a couple of wounds on his arm. And he's thrashing about like just wildly screaming, trying to find this little halfling. And as he kind of turns in your direction, and there's like this kind of oh shit moment, you see that he's got a dagger sticking out of one of his eyes, and it's evident that he is currently quite blind.
Oh, good job, Lindsay.
God, you're just too ugly to live. And I think at that, I was going to rage.
All right. Well, everybody should
Open
roll some initiative.
Yes.
If we were in encounter mode, do we get flowers +1?
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, look at that roll. Nat 20. Oh, no, sorry, 19. 19. Forget the plus. No, it isn't nat 20. How about that?
Our wizard tank goes first.
I got a 6 on my initiative on the dice.
I assume while Snow Maple was treating Gratch, Father Liam could probably make his way closer to the door, eh?
Yeah, he could.
Really quick, did I get my rage off before the initiative started?
No, because there's not really surprise.
Alright, cool. Just wondering what I'm doing when my turn comes around.
Yeah.
Trying to plan it out.
Your first action is always to yell.
Rah!
It seems to me there is a feat, I think, that it's like if you're not raging when you roll initiative, you automatically rage.
Oh, that's cool. We'll just say that the first thing Flower ever did was literally just say, "God, you're too ugly to live."
All right, Mood Point, you are up first.
All right. You said there's a window?
On the other side of the ogre.
Okay. Is it big enough for the ogre to fall through?
No.
Oh well. Whatever the case, it's on the opposite side of the ogre. So I will cast the cantrip Ghost Sounds and make it sound like there's a bunch of crashing stuff over there, at the window, like somebody's trying to escape out it.
Gotcha.
Very loud, as loud as four. I can go as loud as 4 humans. I'm making it as loud as 4 humans crashing around.
Gotcha. Smart move since he's blind and all.
Yeah, well, that came to mind when you said blind. Yeah, let's have him facing opposite us and let the thieves, or if we have any, go to town.
How many decibels? 4 humans worth, please.
4 humans worth.
It's like an American measuring system.
And from a halfling point of view, humans are loud.
Perfect. So, how many actions is it for Ghost Sound?
Cast time 2. It says.
Okay.
2 actions.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. So
You can move and cast it.
Yeah. So you can move if you like.
Where'd my guy
Probably
go?
need line of effect, do you?
Yeah, you probably need to see it. So. Yeah, so you can like move into the doorway, make
It's
this
arcane, auditory, components SV, range 30 feet, cast time, duration sustained.
Yep. So every round you need to spend an action to sustain it.
Okay.
It kind of replaces concentration at 5e.
So I kind of want right about there where I can see him,
Gotcha.
but out of range,
Gotcha.
and I'll keep sustaining it.
Okay, perfect.
That's the window right there.
Well, that's the perfect direction, completely opposite of me.
Perfect. Snow Maple.
All right. If I get in here, can I flank with Lindsay?
Lindsay is not currently threatening.
Oh, okay.
But as a note, any creature that is blinded is automatically flat-footed to everything.
Oh, shit. All right, cool. In that case, I'll slide in here, circle around the bookcases.
Kind of like over here.
Hang on, I'm stuck on the door. And I'll just kind of give Lindsay a wink or a salute or something, and
Okay. I think I may as well add Lindsay into the initiative.
then we will rapier.
That is a hit.
And dagger offhand. No, that's gonna miss. All right.
Oh, it didn't include your sneak attack.
Oh, how do I have that on?
Apparently, blinded does not make him flat-footed automatically, so I had to add that. Try rolling the damage again on the rapier.
Slightly better.
Slightly better. Perfect. Right. And as you guys come bursting into the door, because Lindsay was slightly faster than Snow Maple, so Lindsay is going to inspire courage. So
Ooh.
you and allies within words or +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear.
Fancy.
It's got a 60-foot range too. So
Wow.
so yeah.
Cavalry's here.
So from behind the chair, you hear this quite beautiful but kind of quavering and afraid halfling voice start to, sing this this kind of song of like heroes and dragon slaying and all that sort of stuff. It kind of like fills you with some confidence. That will take us to Father Liam.
All right. We'll stride first. That's 5, 15, 20. Mm. Stride again, I guess. Leaves me one action. I'll raise my shield. I'm going to shout to make sure he knows I'm here.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. Gromog. What is Gromog going to do? The first thing he's got to do.
Realize he forgot his library card and go home.
Nope. He,
That was one ugly ogre.
That was a good one, Don. I like that. I like that.
So he's like rolling around and lashing out blindly with like this massive like meat hook almost. And then he kind of stops and he starts like scratching at the furs he's wearing. Seems to be completely like almost completely distracted by these itchy furs that he has. Basically, because of the itchy furs, he has to make a DC 10 flat check, and if he fails, he spends 2 actions scratching, leaving him with only 1.
That's so funny.
I
Should
like
have
that.
should have had better furs.
Probably a bedbug
let's see.
kind of problem.
So somebody has stabbed him, somebody is yelling at him, and somebody tried to go through the window, and somebody is singing.
Well, 4 people tried to go through the window.
Yeah, for a whole 4.
So he's just going to kind of lash out blindly at Snow Maple.
Oh dear.
You are considered to be hidden from him because he's blind, so that
I
means
like that. Sounds good.
he needs to make a DC 11 flat check. So on an 11 or better on a D20, he can actually hit you. Oh, he actually does get to swing in your direction.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yikes.
For 12 points of damage.
Ow.
And that's why I'm standing over here.
I mean, as much as I would like that to be true, I think you put it on the wrong target.
It's because I forgot to target.
Yeah, targeting sucks, doesn't it?
So he just like lashes out blindly with this meat hook and kind of catches you right in the shoulder, rips a chunk of flesh out. That will take us to Flower.
I did do some damage to it.
Awesome.
You did, yes.
Flower's going to mosey here. Right to there. We're going to rage. And we're gonna swing on this guy.
All right.
Oh, I didn't target.
All right. So target and then roll your attack again. That way we'll get the hang of targeting.
Yeah, I targeted for this one. Just so blinded by rage right now. Just
So very blinded. Moved, rage. Yeah, so that's your turn.
Yeah.
The professor.
Yeah, so I'm going to move over beside Moot Pint as my first action. And then as my second action and third action, seeing that Snow Maple got pretty messed up by this thing's meat hook, I will use 2 actions to cast Forbidding Ward on Snow Maple. So she will get +1 AC and +1 to saves against its attacks and spells for as long as they sustain it.
Nice. So yeah, so this this arcane energy kind of shimmers around you there, Snow Maple.
Okay.
And Moot Pint will start hearing me speak in just every tongue imaginable as I just babble incoherently during this.
Excellent. We have 2 insane characters.
I'm not insane, I'm well learned.
I'm haunted.
it's like one and the same.
Bless 2 actions, so it's my turn.
All right, that will take us to Traxton.
To be blessed with the curse of
All
knowledge
right.
is to be insane.
So I was having great difficulty moving. I think I have figured it out currently. Would it be reasonable to say I would have been able to start closer to the door, or
Yeah, you guys had like a couple of seconds at the very least to kind of prep yourselves.
groovy? I think I've got the touch now. I think we're good. All right, move, get to there. So I'm fairly aware of where this guy is on a ranger sort of awareness level. So I'm
Well, also with your whisper elf hearing, like you have imprecise hearing, so you know roughly where he is just from hearing alone.
gotcha. So I'll use 1 action for move and 1 to get Gretch to come with me for support. Is there any? When I move through this hallway, is each square I move in through here 5, or is it 10 because of a diagonal or something?
That's diagonals are 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10.
Okay, so down from there is to 5, and then 5, 10, so 15, 20, 25 to there total. Oh, I can't move through to right next to Gromog. Is that correct or no?
I think you can get to like right on the other side of Father Liam.
Perfect. Yeah, that was the thought. Okay, I just have to. Thank you. I just had to move. I was trying to move through a wall.
Yep, no worries. And Gratch has enough speed to get up there besides Snow Maple.
Perfect. Yeah, he's quite a bit fast. Oh, sorry. I'll let you do it.
There we go.
Okay, and this thing is my hunted prey, so I'm going to try a flourish attack with my last action.
Okay.
So my first roll is an 18, and rolling both of them at the same time, because I remember last time you say sort of like a pseudo one big attack. The other roll is one better, so that's a 19 on the second one.
Excellent. So those are both hits. So this is with the smoking sword and the short sword?
Correct. Yep. So damage-wise, I'm doing... what is it? 3d8 and a d6?
Okay. All right. So the first one, the 18 was a critical hit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And the second one is also a critical hit.
oh, shibidoo. Okay, does that double dice or something, or?
It doubles everything.
Oh, okay.
So double dice plus double the bonus.
All right. So the longsword is base D8, so 2D8,
Okay.
4D8.
All right. So the longsword is a D8.
Mhm.
Gratch is a D8.
Right.
So that's 2D8. That becomes 4D8.
Right. Okay.
Plus double your strength bonus.
Gotcha. So 9 and 10, which is 19.
All right.
I think plus. Okay.
And then the short sword is a D6. Plus a D8 from Gratch.
Gotcha.
So 2D6, 2D8.
Gotcha. That's going to be 18 damage.
All right.
I'm sorry. That's 20. 8 and 3 is 11 plus 9 is 20.
All right. So yeah, so as he's wandering around blindly, striking out like Snow Maple's blood dripping off of this meaty claw or hook. Now Gratch comes on one side and you come on the other, and you just like drive both of the swords into him, kind of like cutting down like both parts of his spine. And Gratch just kind of like pushes him over, very very dead.
Cool.
Excellent.
Glad
Yeah, I
I
think
could
it's
provide distraction. Somebody else can go into the next room first.
Yeah, can we heal Snow Maple?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
deal.
I got her.
Yeah, he's very intentional when he comes in the room. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And then
Don't mind me just removing the Inspire Courage for everybody. Alright, so this ogre drops. Lindsay kind of comes out from behind the chair. She's like, I knew you guys were heroes.
oh,
I'm going to start continuously casting shield cantrip on myself until I'm pretty sure the fighting's over.
Okay, fair enough.
Until we get to an initiative turn where I want to use magic missile for all 3 actions.
Okay.
But just assume that right now I'm casting shield on myself constantly because I'm petrified.
I can do battle medicine on myself once, I think.
Yep.
Yep, you're then immune for a day, I think, but totally can.
I'll move a little closer, Lindsay, and just be like, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine. And she like pulls her dagger out of its eye.
Huh, good job.
Yeah, I'm just grinning when she does that.
Okay.
Traxton, give me a hand with another bit of spit and mud there.
Absolutely. Does there happen to be a like? I know this is a well-appointed place. Is there a potted plant in this room at all? I just need dirt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Perfect. So yeah, whatever like flower or whatever potted plant is in here. No offense. He goes over and rips it out and just takes the dirt out and does the magic on it for you.
Oh, great. Oh, boo.
I got
Oh, well.
you.
Thanks.
I'll cast heal on Snow Maple.
Okay.
One of these is better, right? 2 action.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
action.
There we go.
Ooh. It's all of it and then some.
Beautiful.
And what's like, is anybody else hurt?
I am a little dinged up from the garden, but I'll be okay.
Bloodstone is pretty. No, everybody's just snowmaking.
Merely a scratch.
But I don't know. I don't know where everybody else went. I heard fighting down that way, and she points down the hallway.
Right.
We gotta find the lady.
Better
Let's go.
stick with us.
Yeah,
For the bed.
that's definitely better than being on my own.
Let's go be heroes.
So we'll form up and hit on in, I guess.
Mootpine's mumbling to himself. It's like, oh, we'll talk about it later. It's not the time.
Check this room across the way here, Chris.
Okay. That room appears to be. It's a fairly large room. It's got a couple of rows of simple beds. At the foot of each of the bed is a small wooden chest. All of the lids are open, and all of the personal contents and clothing stuff is just scattered all over the place. There's 14 beds in total, 5 of which still hold the bloody corpses of servants murdered in their sleep.
Great. All right. But no assailants.
No assailants in that room.
Okay. Might as well go room by room.
Okay, checking the north room first.
Yep.
Liam's gonna try to stay in front, not necessarily in the rooms, but or anything that comes towards the group.
Good call.
When you open that room, Snow White, it looks like it's a storage room.
Okay.
There's
no.
the spare bedding for the guest rooms, casks of oils for the lanterns, like general storage that they would need easy access to.
But no bad guys hiding out and no civilians stashed away.
None.
All right. Close that bag up and. Check this one real quick.
Okay. It's a smaller room, single bed, rocking chair, small wooden table, an overturned wooden chest, the pile of discarded clothing and personal items. You would guess that this is probably one of the head servants' rooms.
Gotcha.
Judging by the cooking utensils and stuff, you would guess this is probably the head cook's room.
But no murdered head cook.
No murdered head cook.
And no bad guys.
And no bad guys.
All right. We'll close that one back up too. Yeah, basically any room where people have been murdered, Snow Maple's leaving the door open. Any room where nobody is and nobody's been murdered, close them back up.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to let those rooms air out.
Yeah. Plus, if people get to a room that's closed, they know it's safe. Or,
Well, is this a carpet on the floor? I thought it was stairs.
It's a carpet.
Gotcha. It looks nice.
All right.
Check the big room.
The big room. When you open the door, this is like the scullery. It's a couple of tables for prepping food, a large wash basin for cleaning dishes, a wooden bucket, a ton of corpses scattered amongst the room. Kind of leaning up against the far door. Leaning up against the far door, you see a very large, probably 10 or 12 foot tall, blue-skinned, bearded giant. You guys know that these doors lead to the Great Hall.
Does he appear to have noticed me?
As the door opens, he kind of like gets to his feet. You can see he's like favoring one arm. He's got like a huge scash. It looks like his like left arm has been mostly severed. Kind of like laying across the room from him is a very large spear. He seems to have lost a great deal of blood, and he's grunting as he gets to his feet. He's kind of like holding out his hands, like, ugh. It's saying something as he like gets to his feet.
Can I hear it?
Yes.
I know Jotun, if he's speaking Jotun.
He is. He's saying like, just give me a second there.
One sec, guys. He needs a minute before we rock his ship.
And he's very unsteady getting to his feet.
Now, would we have seen this guy on the way in? Is he on the staff or?
You do not recall seeing any giants on the staff.
I feel like he'd leave an impression.
I'm just look back at Yorin and like, is he with them? Is that his deal?
Can I like get a peek and see if I know anything about this particular giant?
Yes, you can give me a recall knowledge.
Okay.
Because I would feel bad if we had killed him and he's on the staff, but if he's not, then
Right.
Right. So you can tell he is a frost giant. He's definitely badly wounded. Your knowledge of frost giants is that they are, like all giants, they are very tough and very strong. Frost giants are kind of like the lower end of the giant spectrum. Reasonably intelligent. Very healthy. The thing you have to watch with frost giants is they're actually capable of exhaling a like freezing cold breath to a somewhat limited range.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But yeah, he does look like he is badly wounded.
does the kitchen staff show any evidence of being frost blasted?
No, most of the dead bodies around here look like they've been like stabbed, smeared, spat, like smashed, sorted.
Is there any bad guys dead in here?
There's some, yes. There's like one or two that you're like, well, there's half of one of those assassins. Oh, there's the other half over there.
Do any of them look like they've been frost blasted?
No, they do not.
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
Well, given that case, I'm just going to use if I have an action left or part of an action left, I'm going to take cover behind the door frame
Okay.
and let somebody else go first.
He kind of finishes getting to his feet, and he kind of like, in Jotun, so Professor Yorin, he says, well, let's get this over with. It's been a bit of a day.
Yeah, for you and us both.
What's he say?
It's had a long day at work.
Is he helping or is he?
Oh no! I'm sure his work was murdering these people.
All right.
Sorry,
I
you
like
mentioned
how it stayed very ambiguous right to the end.
he's full of crossbow bolts, yeah?
He's got crossbow bolts. He's got like a left arm that's mostly severed at the elbow.
Right. These bolts, because I've had some up close and personal experience with them, pulling them out of Gratch just a moment ago. Are they the same bolts that the assassins are using, or is it guardsmen?
They're relatively generic crossbow bolts.
Okay, there's no distinction there. All right,
There's not.
gotcha.
You know, like I don't suppose you're interested in You interested in maybe making this more of an even fight? And he kind of points to his arm.
I'm going to shoot him with a lightning bolt.
Just
Okay.
ask him if he works for the lady, is what Traxton would say, just offhandedly.
Sounds like he's
Oh.
a bad guy. That's good enough for me.
We're in it now.
Yeah, no. It's all good.
Electric arc. Or
All right.
initiative.
And
However that would.
uh,
9 initiative for me.
okay.
Wow.
I still have that +1. That's a 14.
Nope, you don't.
So it's a 13. Lucky 13.
All right. He goes first.
Hulk smash.
So he's like, And he'll kind of stride up to the door, and as he does, like he's like flexing his good hand.
Abadar, protect us.
He's gonna try to punch Father Hull in the face. I will remember to target.
Ouch.
Oh, Jesus.
Guess I'll shield block.
$18 damage is a lot of damage.
Uh-huh.
Shield block does what, 6?
Shield block stops 6 of it and takes 12.
Oh shit, my poor shield.
So yeah, he breaks your shield.
Oh, shit.
God damn.
What was that he said about evening the playing field?
Right.
And I am going to need Father Liam, Professor Yoren, Traxton, Flower, and Snow Maple to give me reflex saves.
I was specifically taking cover. Does that help?
It does. It gives you a +2 bonus.
Okay, do I need to put that in?
Yeah, under a circumstance bonus.
I think Father
Oh.
Hull gives me +1 for cover.
He does.
Where's my fucking... Oh, here we go.
that tracks.
So you said it was a +2 bonus, Chris?
+2 bonus.
You would have had better cover if I still had a shield.
Sorry, 1 roll or 2 rolls for me? Is it both of us?
No, because Gratch is slightly behind you.
Gotcha.
Gratch and Moonpipe are the only ones that didn't get hit.
I got a 17 on my dice.
And to answer your your question, Flower, I think he expected us to fight him fairly, but it seems like he doesn't need the help.
All right. So the way a basic save works is, if you fail, you take the damage. If you succeed, you take half the damage. If you critically succeed, you take none of the damage. If you critically fail, you take double damage.
Gotcha.
Should I have done something different to roll the dice in relation to the attack?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
All right. So Father Liam takes 4. I think Alright. Professor save. Father save. Snow Maple save. Trexton saved. Alright, so everybody takes 2.
2.
Yep. Except for Flower, who takes 8.
Yeah.
And you're also immobilized.
Shit.
As he lets out this cone of breath, and everything just like solidifies around you, and you're like encased in like a very thin coating of ice. You can use an action to attempt to escape.
Yes.
That being said, that is his turn. Taking us to Father Liam.
Can I move around him, or how does that work?
You can try to tumble through.
I am not a tumbler. I have no shield.
Yeah, you can only move through an enemy's space using acrobatics.
Yeah, my dex is 10. I'm not trained in acrobatics. So I guess I am going to boop, boop. Everybody's hurt, eh? Everybody is hurt. I'm gonna just, we don't know if he has an attack of opportunity or not, do we?
You do not.
He seems warrior-like. So there's a chance he has one.
You could
I'll
try.
take it.
You could try recall knowledge.
It takes an action though, right?
It does.
I think I'm gonna punch him with my spike gauntlet.
Okay.
I think we'll start with that, see what happens. Once I figure out how to do it, I don't think I've actually made a melee attack yet.
It's under strikes up in the top bar.
You can does it.
I can does it.
It's a milestone.
Right. You swing and just like you connect, but it's like hitting a rock.
Okay, well that tells us something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try the acrobatics thing to move around him.
Okay.
Second action.
Yep.
It's unlikely, but I'll try.
So yeah.
Is it contested or is it a flat DC?
It's a DC based off of his reflex, I believe.
Yep, tumble through is reflex.
So you do not tumble through, but you also do not critically fail.
And can I try that again?
Sure can.
Okay, we'll try that again.
Oh, you do. So he's treated as difficult terrain, but you can move through him.
So that's 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet.
All right.
That's me.
That will take us to Flower, who is currently immobilized.
So, Flower's pretty pissed off that he's frozen right now. He's going to rage.
Okay. I accidentally took up your mobile.
Hmm?
Nothing, talking to myself.
Alright. And now I'm going to try and break free.
Okay. So it is an athletics check. Or acrobatics, your choice.
Do I get a bonus on that for raging?
Not innately, no.
Yeah. Yeah, that tracks.
16 is not enough to break free of the ice.
Ah, poo. Can I use
Wow.
my third action to try again?
You can. The important thing is escape has the attack trait, so your multi-action attack penalty So your next attempt is at -5.
So it would be a +3 instead of +8.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll an attack instead, because I have that
Yep.
up here.
Nope. You cannot break free.
He's just like underneath that thin sheet, just yelling as loud as he can through ice.
Yeah.
He is not happy. That giant will be lucky if we'll need luck if he gets out.
Professor.
Yeah, I'm going to. Ooh, Father Liam moved out from in front of me. So I will exploit vulnerabilities as my first action.
So if you target him, I added the exploit vulnerability macro to your hotbar. So yeah, you can use his personal antithesis, but you can't use any innate vulnerability.
Yeah, I'll go for his personal antithesis then.
Okay.
I will use an action to demoralize him.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yelling back in Jotun that, unluckily for him, we don't know what a fair fight is.
It's
No
a fair
such thing
fight.
as a fair fight.
It's his 1,000 pounds versus our 1,000 pounds.
There's no such thing as a fair fight in life and death.
He is, in fact, demoralized.
Wonderful. As my third action, I will launch a sling stone right into like one of the crossbow bolts sticking into his arm.
Okay.
That'll be his personal antithesis.
Okay.
And I miss.
Will take us to Lindsay. Oh, what Lindsay gonna do? Well, Father Liam's up there. Oh, he's got a range of 30 feet. Lindsay will come up to here. She'll start to chant, and as she does, you can see like this, like inky blackness start to like collect at the tips of her fingers, and she will fire off an ink shot. For a critical hit. Oh well.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he is dazzled for a minute and takes 4d6 poison damage.
Well,
Wow, she's tough.
Alright, so dazzled basically means every creature is considered to be concealed from him. Concealed basically means he needs to make a DC 5 flat check to hit you, but because you're concealed, you can use the hide action from him if you so choose. A good roll for Lindsay. That will take us to Traxton.
Okie dokie.
oh,
I think it's going to be move to there.
Okay. You need to make you would need to do a move through to get all the way over there.
Oh, okay. So what is it?
Acrobatics.
Okay. And sorry, just for my mental calculations, does this take one of my actions then?
Tumble through is the action, and it'll let you move through an enemy space as difficult terrain. So it's part of the movement.
Oh, okay. And check involved with the move.
What's really cute is that you don't technically need to move through a space, so you can just roll around everywhere if you want.
You could.
Yeah, hop, hop. I only managed to get a 9 on the roll, so I don't think that's going to do much.
15 is not quite enough to tumble through, so you can't actually move through any of his squares.
Okay. I'm having a difficult time, I guess, seeing, because I only see him in one square.
Yeah, it's probably because of where the walls are.
Okay. So if you, I would just like to move up base to base if possible, and have Gratch beside me if you could do that for me, because I just don't see right now exactly where I could be. That was the idea. Like that's the only reason why I was moving to that square, was just to get to melee, basically.
Yeah, you can get to melee with them, but there's no space for Gratch.
Okay. Gotcha. No
Basically,
worries.
he's a big giant kind of blocking the door.
Perfect. In that case, I will forego command for him and hunt Dragundar as my prey.
Okay.
And try a flourish attack.
Okay.
First roll is a 12 on the dice. And the second roll is a 9.
So the first one is definitely going to hit, but the second one is going to miss.
Okay. And D8 damage. That's 3 on the dice for damage.
Okay. What's your strength bonus?
I believe it's +3. Okay,
Yep. +3, and then 1 from the flame from the sword itself.
Correct. 1 fire damage, I think.
Okay. So 7. It's not bad.
Oh, he doesn't like fire.
No, it was 7 total. He doesn't have a weakness to fire.
Oh, okay.
If he had a weakness to fire, Professor Jordan would have picked that up when he did his initial recall knowledge. But yeah, he's looking really bad off now. Like he's like this, and since Traxton is up close, and actually Snow Maple, since you're up close as well, it looks like ink that Lindsay has like thrown into his eyes, and it's like partially blinding him.
Yeah.
Great.
It's pretty
All right,
awesome.
Snow Maple, I'll get you set up. I'm tanking in my pajamas. Help, please.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's right. We're not wearing armor.
Can I target him from here, Chris, or no?
I would say yes. Just kind of like reach around the door and stab into something.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not flanked. He shouldn't be flanked. Just because of the angle that you have to attack from. But
All right.
you're like around the corner and concealed, so I would say that you were hidden from him.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, that is it barely a hit, but it is a hit. All right. So Snow Maple, how would you like to do this?
I think Snowman will probably go in low, and just try and like run through his leg, maybe.
Gotcha. So yeah, so as Traxton kind of, strikes at him from above, and Father Liam has tumbled through him, you kind of see a little opening, and you see like his Achilles tendon sort of thing.
Yeah.
and you just like flick out with the razor sharp tip of the rapier, just nicking it just enough that he kind of collapses, and then you run that up the leg, up the artery, and blood starts to spill out, and he just drops.
Awesome.
Ouch.
Hope he wasn't on the payroll as I clean my sword off.
Snow People's medical training coming through.
Very precise.
And as you look around here, there's like 11 dead guards in this room.
Shit.
Let's do a little ping for magic items.
Uh,
I was still trying to break out.
yeah. Eventually, you will break out. The immobilization lasts for
Still stuck?
it lasts for a minute, so you could keep rolling if you want, or we know eventually you're going to break out.
Can we help him?
Can I melt him out with the flame sword?
Yes, actually, that's a good idea.
Awesome. But after the giant goes down, I'll go over and start thawing out flour.
The second flower's free, he is going to turn that giant's skull into mush with this fucking eye beam.
Oh, jump back out of that way.
Yeah.
You might be able to pick up that axe. Can you carry that axe as his?
Ooh. It is a giant weapon.
It's not an axe; it's a spear.
It is a giant weapon, though, right?
It's a sharpened caber, though, isn't it?
It is a giant weapon.
I could use it. Is it better than my eye beam?
No.
Okay, then I'm keeping my eye beam.
But it does have thrown.
It does have thrown.
Ooh. You just
And-
have that strapped
And
to
a
my
story
back.
behind it.
Oh yeah, I could take that. Just and next time we see what's her face, they're like, we killed a giant.
Right. So as you guys kind of take stock of the situation here, Moot Point, there is magic around.
Anything particularly exciting?
Detect magic at this level does not tell you what is magical, just that there is magic.
All right. I'm betting it's the axe. Or the not axe.
/ spear. Can we get Traxton to do another ball of healing goo?
Absolutely.
I have my healing kit if you did it.
Oh, great. In that case, I will try to heal up Father Liam some.
I feel like that's more appropriate.
Lindsay's like, I can heal if you need it.
Well, I can do this a couple times. So give me a second here.
Okay, sure.
While
Shoot.
Snow Maple's healing Liam, I'll repair his shield.
Okay, perfect. So you guys are taking like 10 minutes to kind of check out the area and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I think we have to.
Critical success on the heal.
Ooh.
It turns out that all your wounds are politely labeled, and Snow Maple just has to put a little goo in and stitch them up.
It's a fractured arm where he hit in the shield.
Yeah.
The leg bone's connected to the knee bone. The knee bone.
Just a treatment right there.
If we're taking 10 minutes, I will put on my chainmail.
Okay.
I can do it as an action, so we don't need to.
Well, it's going to take 10 minutes to repair the shield.
Oh, okay.
So,
In that case, go
so
ahead.
if you wanted to just do the regular healing instead of the battle medicine, that way you've got the battle medicine later if you need to.
Oh, okay. Do I have to? Can I still keep that roll though?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
All right, cool.
Is there a doorway or somewhere we sort of haven't been through yet, like the next sort of place to investigate?
There's this little area that we could probably pop open real quick, but then there's also the double doors that we might want to wait 10 minutes for.
All right.
All right.
Well, while the 10 minutes happens, I think Traxton will give a listen to the doors anyway during that time.
Okay. There is the sounds of like people yelling and stuff on the other side of those double doors. Sounds like human voices. A lot of like, secure that door. You know, we can't let anyone. The lady said to hold this. Hold it. It sounds
Okay.
like the Great Hall is on the other side of those doors.
Okay.
Right. That seems consistent with what we know from before, right?
Yep.
Right. Sorry,
the-
but the sort of timber of the discussion is not like an attack, like "ow, you just stabbed me." It's like
No,
board that.
it's like guard the doors, secure that window.
Right. Okay.
Basically, making the Great Hall a defensible position.
Fortify commands. Gotcha.
Yeah. The professor is busy banging dents out of the shield. The shield took a good hit. Thankfully, it's broken but not destroyed.
Yes. How do I roll for that on this?
That's a really good question. I may have to do that for you. Look here. Repair. There we go. 10 hit points back to the shield.
Nice.
So while that's getting banged out and Traxon's listening at the door and Snow Maple, you're like patching up Father Liam. Moot point. There is magic around here. More importantly, like you can ignore any magic you know about. So like the items like the smoking sword and Snow Maple's hat and the bag of holding, you can like okay focus. There is magic other than that stuff within 30 feet of you.
Okay. If I ignore the giant weapon,
Still magic.
if I ignore everything but books.
There's no books in here.
Oh, sorry, that was the other room.
Yep. And as you're kind of taking a look around, trying to like narrow down what might be magical. Amongst the dead guards, there's a suit of half plate, some chainmail, a battle axe, some long swords, daggers, crossbow bolts, a glaive.
Yeah, well, if we've got 10 minutes, I'm just going to gradually go through and ignore everything except for each individual our piece of armor and weapon.
Okay. None of the armor or anything is magical. What you finally deduce as magical is a blood-smeared cloak.
All right, well, I'll try to damp off all the blood. Now I'll put it on.
All right.
I'll sort it out later because I don't know how to identify magic items.
Would be an Arcana roll. Takes about 10 minutes.
Well, I don't have 10 minutes right now because it took me 10 minutes to find it.
Yeah. Flower, what are you doing in the meantime?
I like to think that when he's not destroying the skull of the giant, he's just looking at that spear, just and thinking the things I could stick with this. He's pretty much sitting tight until we're ready to roll. He's got nothing special he really wants to do here.
Everybody else giving him a wide berth, like just let him tire himself out. He'll be alright.
Just let him do
Pretty
his
much. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys like checking this room thoroughly, or?
Yeah.
All right.
thing. Yeah, we got time, right?
So yeah. So the kind of the north part of the room opens up into what looks like the pantry. There's
Gotcha.
floor-to-ceiling shelves with like salted meats and bread and flour and barrels. But what is also here are 3 unconscious bodies, not dead. And you recognize them as Amiri, Valerie, and Harem.
Medicine to to get everybody up and moving again, or?
Yeah, you can you can get them up. If you want to take time to actually heal them, that's something else entirely. But you can get them back, like wake them up, sort of thing.
Lindsay, can you get them
in-
back on their feet?
Sorry,
Can Lindsay get them back on their feet?
Lindsay can only heal one.
All right, I'll get them. And I'll cast. I think I have one left. I do.
So doing the area healing. Okay.
Might as well get everybody, right?
May as well. A little bit of healing never hurts. So yes, as I come to Amiri kind of immediately reaches out, grabs sword, where is the fucker?
We got him.
Wakey, wakey, shit stick.
Damn it. The Harem kind of opens his eyes guess it's not the end yet.
This guy is so cheerful. We missed our opportunity to put him in a pretty pink tutu.
Amiri looks over at the tin giant. She's like, damn it.
I was just holding on to the spear.
Fight's not over. Let's form up. Going in.
I'll ask Valerie when she wakes up. What happened? Who was this? Was it the giant? Were there more?
No. We're making our way to the manor to see if Lady Jamani needed help. Didn't have a chance to grab armor. Barely got my shield and sword. Ran into the giant. Macho bitch over there thought that, I'll take him on 1-to-1. And then Harem over there, well, he's not much help really. So if we worked together, maybe we would have, done okay. But these people are not team players.
Well, who knows if Hiram had gone in first by himself and talked to the giant for 5 or 10 minutes, maybe it would have killed itself.
Maybe, but I'm glad he came along when he did. That's for sure.
Let's secure the palace. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anything before we move on? Anything at all to be found in the toilet?
No.
Gotcha. All right. Just thought I'd check.
But there is amongst the dead bodies in here, there is a bunch of assorted jewelry.
Ooh, yes, please. Bag of holding says yes, please.
You said there were weapons as well?
There's a battle axe, some long swords, some daggers, a crossbow, a glaive, about a dozen crossbow bolts.
I'll pick up a crossbow and some bolts.
Might as well scoop the rest into the bag of holding if we have a second. Snow Maple will take enough daggers to refill her bandolier.
Sorry, if we are taking the time, I'm going to use Arcana.
Okay. You can give me an Arcana check.
Skills.
Yep.
I didn't roll very well.
14. One second, I gotta check the level of the item. Ooh. No, that is, you're not sure. It's kind of like a dusty color, kind of mangy brown, like fur cloak. It's definitely magical, but
Ooh, check it for lice.
you don't know what type.
Yeah.
But at least the bloodstains won't show so much on that color.
If one of them has lice, they probably all have lice. That's all I'm saying.
All I know is I look dead sexy in this.
Yeah, sure.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, Father Liam.
Yeah,
You put your chainmail on, right?
I did.
Are you sure you didn't put on my chain shirt?
I'm not sure.
Because there's chainmail in the bag of holding still, but no chain shirt.
Oh. Fat human in a little coat.
He does
Oh,
have
I did.
Just like-
I did take the chain shirt. Sorry.
It's just like shrunk right to his form. He's got like his arms sticking out uncovered.
Awful tight.
Careful, you stretch it.
in the meantime.
That back in there.
Meantime, I will add a giant spear. The flower. All right, so yeah, you guys get yourself resituated. Everybody gets the opportunity to armor up.
All right, I'm going in first. Barbarians on my flanks. Everyone else behind. Let's go.
You got it.
Barbarians? Question mark?
We have a Miri.
Oh, right. Truth.
Let's go save a lady.
One sec here. Just had to add the armor onto Traxton. All right, so you guys make your way into the back into the manor hall. Not nearly as neat and organized as this.
I was going to say this is a manor hall, and they've still got all the dinner places set at 3 a.m.
I'm not doing multiple maps for the same location.
Preset for breakfast tomorrow.
So it looks very different than it did hours ago. 3 of the tables have been turned over on their sides, pushed against the main door that leads into the manor to form like a barricade. There's dishes and broken goblets and blood stains all over the place. There's easily a dozen bodies against the east wall. Lady Jamondi's guards are gathered at the barricades, crossbows at the ready. And also they're set up in front of the double doors that lead into the west wing.
So we're coming out of the east side, right?
They're coming out of the east side.
So these 2 doors will be open, and we're coming out of here?
Yep.
Okay.
The west doors, you can see that several tapestries have been torn down and wedged into the gap between the floor and the door. And you can smell smoke.
Burning the west wing.
And there's like a large man with like very closely cut black hair, big bushy eyebrows. Seems to be ordering people, It's like, Keep your eyes on that door there. Make sure none come through. Then he kind of notices, just like, oh. He kind of motions for you guys. It's like, we didn't know anybody was still in the East Wing. We would have sent folks if we knew.
Just us. How can we help?
Mercenaries, several giants attacked the manor. Lady Jamandi took some of the guards, and we managed to drive them off. Some of the attackers went east. I guess you guys must have dealt with them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're pretty dealt with.
Most of them went to the West Wing, though. Lady Jamandi took about 8 people, went after them.
You want us to follow?
I don't have enough men to send everywhere. If you could.
Wouldn't hurt to send her reinforcements.
My orders are to hold this hull until she returns. If you can see to speed that up, we'd appreciate it.
Understood. Let's form up. Let's go.
Yeah.
I will form up.
Yeah.
All right. Alright, so Amiri and Valerie and Lindsay and them are going to stay behind to help the guards maintain the manor, hold the manor so that there's a fallback position.
Yep, sounds good.
And who is going first?
Not it.
Probably Snow Maple. You want to scout? Or you want me to go up with the shield?
Sure, I can go up and scout.
So Snow Maple, then Father Liam with the shield up.
And Flower there too.
I'll be
Okay,
behind Flower.
You just stick by me, Flower.
He's dragging the eye beam behind him, just pyramid head style.
So, avoid notice?
Well, give me 1 sec here.
Oh, okay.
Oh Christ! The whole place is on fire.
Yep.
So yeah, so as you kick the door open, it is very, very, very warm.
That is okay.
That's not okay.
Forge.
I'm a desert elf. I'm alright in hot areas.
Yeah, it's not so hot that it's causing you damage yet, but for everybody else it is very warm. For Snow Maple, it's like being home, except for all of the thick smoke.
Okay, can I take a minute and just wet a scarf and tie it around my face a little bit?
You can. First things first. Give me a survival check just to kind of see how well you manage to.
Okay. I do have survival. Okay, it's not under actions. I guess it's just a regular skill check.
Yep.
Not terrible.
All right. So you kind of like wet a cloth with like some of the like ale or whatever tied around. That's good enough to give you a +2 circumstance bonus on the fortitude save for the smoke.
All right, sounds good.
Actually, I guess it would be an item bonus.
Item bonus.
Yeah,
Right.
because bonuses matter, right? Because you can't stack the same type.
Gotcha, and then I need to make a fort save? Is that
Fort save.
+4, is it?
+2 circumstance bonus.
Oh, sorry, +2.
Can I drop prone to try to help avoid the smoke?
Yes, I'll say that dropping prone will give you a +1 circumstance bonus.
Sweet.
Alright, so yeah, so your cloth seems to be helping their snow maple. Basically, it's a very thick smoke, like, you're not sure what exactly is burning, but, I mean, there's a lot of it.
Okay, check the first room.
Right? It is engulfed in flame.
Ooh,
Like,
oh,
you open the door and there's like that backdraft sort of thing.
Yeah, some people will make note to not be in front of the door when she opens the next door. Close that up.
Give me a reflex save when you open the door.
Okay, reflex.
15 is a success.
Cool.
6 points of fire damage reduced to 3 because you succeeded on the save, and then your resistance.
I think it's still just 1.
That's half your level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So 2 points of fire damage as you open that door and the flames just like shoot right out.
Yeah. Okay. The next door appears to be open.
Hey.
Check that.
Okay, are the rest of you going into the hallway as well?
I think we're just gonna let Snow Maple do her thing for a second.
Okay.
Because at some point we're just gonna have to charge through this, right?
Yeah, I will call back when I get something, but yeah.
That room also engulfed in flame. And you do see like on the beds bodies.
Right.
Like these poor suckers were like, just looks like somebody basically just tossed in like lanterns.
Is the window already broken?
It is not.
All right. If the flame is oriented in such a way that I could get to the window real quick to open it, I would. Otherwise, I'll throw a knife or something and smash it open.
Okay, perfect. Give me your choice of an acrobatics, athletics, survival, or ranged weapon attack.
Acrobatics is pretty good. Let's give it a try.
Ooh, critical success. So yeah,
We trained for this.
So you kind of like dive through the flames, nibbly bibbly, get over to the window, kind of like throw it open. It's definitely helping. Basically, it's like an old school skill challenge. Once you get so many successes, you have successfully extinguished the flames that dealt with the smoke.
Right.
So you can consider yourself, you have 2 extinguish points.
Oh, okay.
And as you open up this window, because it's chilly outside and it's like raining, snowing, heat, slushy mess type stuff, it does not take long for this room to start to abate.
Cool. Is there any chance there's any of the blankets, like heavy blankets on the beds that are intact and not on fire?
With the critical success, I'll say yes.
Cool. I just want to like wad it up and like hold it out the window in the rain and get it good and wet.
All right.
That's possible.
That's definitely a possibility.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of drape it over myself as I go forward.
Okay. Right. The rest of you are still just hanging back.
Yeah, I think we could. Like Snow Maple's got to go forward and be super active, but we could start putting the fire right behind her, right?
Okay. Perfect. So next round, basically, Snow Maple, I need another fortitude check. Your bonus still applies.
Cool.
And the folks that are trying to put out the fire can give me a choice of athletics, acrobatics, or survival.
What were the choices?
Acrobatics, athletics, or survival.
I'll try survival.
Man, my rolls are trash today.
Your rolls are junk today. Okay. Ooh.
A little smoke inhalation going on.
So as you're trying to put out the fires, Snow Maple, the cloth is definitely doing you a world of good.
Excellent.
Father Liam, though. You
Try not
get,
to breathe so much.
A little too cocky. Yeah.
And you're like, how do I breathe less?
yeah, you get a mouthful of smoke and you are sickened.
Yeah.
So the sickened will last for some time. You can basically on your turn spend an action retching to try to remake the saving throw that basically to kind of expunge the smoke from your body.
Gotcha.
Or you can just kind of let it run the clock.
Well, we're in a hurry, right? So.
Yep. Alright, so Snow Maple, as you make your way down, all of these rooms that you pass, the doors are open and the rooms are just like pouring out this thick black smoke.
Right. I'll try to open another window if I can.
Absolutely, you can try. And you get a +2 bonus from the wet blanket.
Sweet. Love me some item bonuses. Ah!
So yeah, that is enough for another extinguish point,
Oh, sweet.
bringing you up to 3.
Excellent. Great.
Those of you who are making your way down the hallway do need to give me fortitude saves.
Fortitude. Hey.
Good stuff. Stay low to the ground.
Have you rolled any double digits at all, Zach?
No. No, I haven't.
Time to switch to D12s.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, coughing and hacking, and Father Liam and Professor and Flower, you guys are like coughing up a lung as you make your way down this hallway.
This is why I was never a forge dwarf. I went into architecture.
Dwarf sounds pretty quick.
And down at the end there, Snow Maple, there are a couple of doors that are closed.
All right. If I get a chance, I'd like to do another window here.
Yep, absolutely can. Everybody can give me another roll to try to extinguish some of the flames if they like.
So one of the options was athletic.
Yep, athletics, acrobatics, survival.
Do I even want to try right now?
I kind of do. I'll try
Oh my
acrobatics.
god, another one. 2 1s.
Still a single digit.
Okay, I got 20
All right,
for acrobatics.
so
I got
17,
14 again.
14.
This game hates me so much.
I feel that.
Okay. All right. So with the others bringing up the rear, you guys do manage to kind of get the flames kind of put out under control at the very least. Gradually, the smoke does start to
Air out a little.
it airs out a little from all the windows that you've opened along the way.
Awesome.
Farther though,
He's rolling into the flames, not out of the
it
flames.
takes 2 points of damage from the smoke inhalation.
Gotcha.
This next room actually is closed, so I'll try to be real careful when I check this one.
It's like,
Is that one clear, Chris?
yes, it is. In that room, you find what looks like a statue. The walls are plain. The polished floor is already stained. At the far end of the room, though, on a stone dais, is a marble statue of an armored half-elf woman. One hand holding a heavy shield, and the other one has a rose, kind of clenched in her fist.
Does she look at all like our host?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
But when you open the door and you're looking at the statue, this feeling of peace and tranquility, sense of safety and calm.
All right, I'll wave everybody up at that point, I think.
And by then, the room has aired out enough that folks can safely make their way.
If nothing else, everybody can take a moment and catch their breath in the statue room.
Yeah, I'd love to catch a non-smoke breath.
Perfect. Everybody can give me a perception check.
Still single digits.
We are rolling some middling numbers. Mood Pine's got a 15, and that's our best so far.
Truxton got a 17.
All right, good stuff.
So all of you recognize like this sense of security as you enter into this room. Traxton recognizes it seems to be coming from the statue.
Mm. You say it's a female representation?
It is. It is a female female elf, half elf.
Gotcha.
Anybody
Magic.
Anybody trained in religion could try to recall knowledge.
Tony's AFK, so.
No, he's back.
I
is
know
he?
much religion.
I'm not trained in religion, but I am a Pathfinder. Does that help?
Yep, you can make the roll.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
All right. So you guys recognize that as a statue of Milani. sec here.
I'll ping it with detect magic.
Okay, perfect. Give me an Arcana roll. So for Snow Maple and Father Liam and Professor Yoran, Milani, the Everbloom, she is the goddess of devotion, hope, and uprisings. She's the patron mother of those who war against oppression, rewarding all those willing to sacrifice their lives and use whatever tools available to fight for those who cannot defend themselves. She is the patron goddess of the Eldori family.
Cool.
Like,
Moot Point. The magic emanating from this is such that those who are currently allied with the Eldori cause feel refreshed, provided they spend a little bit of time in contemplation. Mechanically, anybody who is currently allied with the Eldori cause, who takes a moment to kind of reflect upon things, is refreshed as if they had had a full night's sleep.
That's probably everybody, because I think we're pulling everybody in so we can get a quick breath of fresh air, right?
Yep.
like a long rest?
Like a long rest.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Is there
Is
a
this
button for
the
that?
northwest room?
Yes, please. So we hit the rest button.
Yes, and actually it counts as a long rest and daily preparations in case anybody wants to change spells.
Oh, it counts as daily preparations too?
It does.
We're going to have to take that
Very
statue
cool.
with us.
I think it's definitely a fixture.
Really keep the rest. Oh, never mind. I found it.
There's a little bed icon on your front screen of your character
Yeah.
sheet
As
there.
soon as I opened my mouth, I saw it.
I believe that gets rid of the second too, yeah?
It does get rid of the second.
Awesome.
So I think I will not have feather fall prepared. I think I will put something else up.
All the magic.
I think I'll, since we're fighting, I'll use Grim Tendrils. I think I'll get rid of Command. And hit Burning Hand.
So yeah, so as you guys take a moment to catch your breath, literally, this feeling of, peace falls over your shoulders. This idea that, the Eldoris might be nobles, but they're nobles who kind of fought their way there.
They're like the black sheeps of nobility.
They are like the black sheeps of nobility, especially in Brevoy. They are. Their political clout is perhaps in danger because of their, outspoken desire to, free people from oppression and stuff. But they're, in terms of nobility, they are definitely the black sheep of the family.
I respect that.
Can we press on, see if we can find our contact?
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
resident lady of the family?
Hmm.
And lady safety is the highest priority.
I'm sure there's going to be a mountain of dead bodies in her wake. But I agree.
If the stories about her are true, then I'd I think that'd be an accurate assumption.
Make my way carefully into opening up the sitting room here. Does it look like the rest of the place is going to be on fire? Or
No, it doesn't.
all right, in that case, I'll leave my wet blanket behind.
So this room here, there's padded chairs. There's like fancy tables. There's a thick burgundy carpet. Oil paintings hanging on the walls. Shelves containing statuettes and other small art pieces. Snow Maple, your jaw practically drops at the wealth on display in this room.
Traxton, what do you hear?
Traxton, you hear a very tiny voice from in this room. Help! Help!
Coming from.
It looks like one of the larger statue pieces has like fallen over, and there's like a purple-haired gnome kind of trapped underneath it.
Oh. Make sure to point that out to anybody that doesn't notice.
All right, maybe Flower can give us a hand with it.
Yeah, Flower will mosey on over. Got yourself in quite the predicament.
It's crushing my pelvis. You know what a pelvis is, don't you?
Oh, this is Tartuccio. I'm trying to just leave. I'm trying to just leave it here, but now we have a
Help him
rapport with
out.
him. I was like, grumble, grumble, grumble. He'll try to lift the
If
statue.
you don't do it, then I have to go back to the scullery and see if I can get some butter.
Hey, put your muscles to work. That's what they're for.
Yeah, he'll lift.
And Tartuccio kind of like scratches his face, like, excellent. You will make somebody a fine henchman one day.
As he stands, I'm just gonna clap him on the back, like just like there you go, like.
Meanwhile, Snow Maple's over here like, I'm right here. My henchman, get your own.
Thank you, I suppose.
Should be safe for you to head back to the main hall.
Yeah, the words head back aren't even out of your lips, and he's like, zip, like the Roadrunner.
Yep, illusion.
A
Real
man of
awesome.
a man of massive bravery.
Yeah.
Not going to be knighted anytime soon, is he?
I really don't like that, man.
Is it quiet coming from this door up here, Chris?
Everybody can give me a perception roll. Traxton would have +2 because of his Whisper Elf.
Ooh, with that +2, it's a 19 from me.
26 for Snow Maple.
26 total for Traxton as well.
Ooh.
All right, so Snow Maple and Traxton.
Good stuff.
You definitely hear fighting from deeper into the West Wing.
Okay.
Sounds like something very large thrashing about.
Gotcha. So just check this door real quick.
And because you both got 26s, you do hear sounds in that room to the north.
All right.
Sounds like kick her again. See if she bleeds. I've heard undead don't bleed.
All right.
Hey.
Can that guy be my prey?
Sure.
I can hear him.
Yeah. Fuck that guy especially.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Let's get her out.
Break down the door.
We're going in.
All right.
Check to see if it's open first.
I heard breakdown door, and Flower's already moving towards with the eye beam.
Nice.
Okay, Snow Maple steps out of the way.
Yeah. Same.
And he police battering rams the door.
Apparently, property damage is our thing.
Get out of the blast radius here.
Okay. May as well roll some initiative.
And
There
that's
we go.
they just
Ooh, Father Liam going fast.
Not bad.
again.
Let's see, can we do better for this one?
We still get the +1. Right?
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'll say you tap the +1.
Cool. Traxton got an 18 plus.
Yerp.
If we had a +1, then mine would be a 23 instead.
All right.
Tracks it fast.
Yeah.
Ranger.
So Traxton, you were up first. You see, there's 3 people, and it looks like they're basically like curb stomping and cutting pieces off of Jathel.
Oh.
Get him, Snow Maple.
They basically got her kind of like on this billiard table,
Gotcha.
and it looks like 3 of them are the would-be assassins that you guys have dealt with. The other one though has got like basically a more ornate cloak and is using like basically 2 daggers. It looks like he is intent on causing her some serious harm. That seems to be the one giving the orders.
Okay. And is that the one I locked onto before?
Yes.
Okay. And so I can plan my move here. Is that the knife fellow?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to move onto that particular person. So 10.
That's all kinds of not cool.
15. Agreed. 25.
I'm curious though, does she bleed?
She does not appear to be bleeding.
Support command.
Okay.
And to there. And I will try flourish. See what happens. So
All right.
first roll is a 16. And the second is a 15.
Both hits.
Beautiful. All right. Long sword first for damage. And Gratch. Oh, a 3 and a 2, which is 5 plus 3, so 4, so 7. No, sorry, 9. Total on that one.
Okay.
And a D6 and a D8 for the second attack. 9 damage plus, well, I guess 3 this time. So 12 total.
I would be right at the door, wouldn't?
Oh,
So yeah, so you and Gretch break into this room and just like steamroll that guy.
yeah.
Yeah, after Flower does what he does on the door.
Yeah.
Hello.
Knock, knock.
Like a hello, and then Traxton comes in and says, "How are you?"
Should have been the Shiv the Shield.
He's actually potentially very dangerous, but in order to do that, he needs to actually survive till his turn comes up.
Yeah, it's kind of, right?
Fuck that guy especially.
Agreed.
I do not regret killing him quickly and not seeing what he can do at all.
Same.
Right. That will take us to Father Liam.
Father Liam's in a pretty good spot here, actually. This is kind of where he wants to be.
what?
So I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
And I'm going to electric arc the top two in the northeast.
Okay.
It's almost his perfect round.
Oh, they both failed.
Swords for everybody.
And cover for whoever wants it.
Perfect. All right, so the lightning arcs out, catches both of them. You know, you see like the vague outlines of their skeleton as the lightning arcs through them.
Heretics.
That will take us to the professor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to the opposite side of Liam, I think, and then throw a stone at this cutthroat number 3.
Okay.
I'll exploit vulnerabilities first, actually.
Ooh, critical success.
Nice.
Yeah, he's human, so he doesn't have any inherent weaknesses himself. But because you succeeded, and you have diverse lore, and you rolled a 24, it's like, you're like, wait, shit, now I know where I've seen these guys before. Because you get a free recall knowledge on them.
Yeah, do we know anything about this gang?
Okay.
Who even are these people that are attacking us, that they have, all these cutthroats and giants and whatever that
An
thing
ogre.
that Lindsay was fighting was? An ogre?
Yeah.
Dirty. Yeah.
So the Black Tears, from what you know, you're like, wait, shit, I know these guys. They're a group called the Black Tears. They're a criminal organization. They deal in kidnapping, extortion, and assassination, and sale of illicit substances. The reason you recognize them now is like, you take a moment to look at them, and his the dagger that he's got has like an ebony colored pommel. It's a very distinct. It's like their signature weapon.
Oh, gotcha.
You know that if you check any of these guys, they have a tattooed script on their right forearm that says "Live free or slaughter." But yeah, they are a relatively small time, but they're looking to make it into big, which means they take jobs for pay. So this is not something that they're doing of their own volition. This is something that
Somebody hired them.
they've been hired. So it's not so much that they have giants or they have ogres, it's the fact that whoever threw money at them also threw money at giants and ogres.
Gotcha. So the giants and ogres are not strictly affiliated with them.
Right. Same boss, but not the same group.
Kind of terrifying if you think about it.
Wow, whoever's funding this has serious bank. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's funding this is just going to keep giving me weapons.
They also, I think, drastically underestimated Lady Jamandi.
And
I
us.
think so.
But I'm going to throw a rock at this guy.
Oh, maybe not drastically. If you count at least the bedrooms in the East Wing, there's a lot of
There's
dead
a
adventurers.
lot of dead people.
Yeah.
That should actually be 10 damage.
Okay. He's dead either way. He is equally dead.
That's all we require from him.
Agreed.
That
Good
will
stuff.
take us to Flower.
Could you put me at the door real quick? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doors are tricky, especially when they're
are.
angled.
Yeah,
I was just gonna.
I try to make them a little bit bigger than the squares to cut down on that, but
It's no worries. You just kind of have to go like the square immediately through it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can move from there.
Yeah, I think
Flower-
if you try to do the diagonal, the game says, no, you're going through the wall.
Exactly. Yeah.
To rage. And
Game
is
doesn't
going
corner
to
well.
swing on this poor fellow right here.
Oh,
Okay.
flower.
I need to target first. There we go. I remembered it.
Get him, champ.
Come on.
That's a hit.
There you go.
Yeah.
A hit, but still a single-digit number.
Still a single-digit number.
Oof. 15 damage. That's way more than the 8 maximum hit points he has.
Oh,
I like to think he's like, I finally get to hit something, and it comes down right on top of him, like
Yeah.
straight vertical swing downwards.
Yeah, all these, misses and misses, all this frustration just building and building just gets unleashed on this poor guy.
I didn't even get to kill the giant!
Oh, flower. Okay. Yeah. Well, you gotta.
You can stop swinging. I think he's dead.
Yeah. Man. Oh, okay.
are you okay?
No, he's not flat enough yet.
Not
Yeah.
flattened yet. He's not paced enough.
Right, Moot Pint.
Moot Pint. Well, I can't see anything because you killed the two guys I could see. I will move. Collides with the one wall.
You accidentally closed the door. Try again.
There we go.
You were like, I'm trying to go through the door. Try to go through the door. You've closed the door. Oh, crap.
Okay, so now I'm in. I can actually see people.
Yep.
Cash. Where's our? I don't see an icon for her. It's kind of dark in this room for me.
She's on the table.
On
There's
the
no
table.
icon.
Okay. I'm gonna just fire a crossbow bolt at the uninjured black cutthroat number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the only one left standing. He's probably giving some serious thought to his life choices right now.
And my third action will be to reload it. No shield on me right now, I guess.
Okay.
Actions. How the hell do I do this again?
Yeah. So target the guy by bouncing over and hitting T.
Okay, gotcha.
And then your little action tab at the top, there'd be strikes,
Strike.
crossbow.
So many games.
That is-
Miss.
That is a miss. Swoosh. Oh my god, he might actually get to go.
Oh,
Probably not. Snow Maple.
Right.
do it.
Get
Get him.
It's your buddy.
Yeah, I think this guy's close enough. I'm just gonna try and whip some knives at him. See how this goes. Because it's real crowded in there.
I could have done.
Wow, okay. More damage on him anyway.
That's not bad for a third attack.
Yeah.
And don't forget the one at the -10 is the one that hit.
Yeah. That's the way we're rolling today. It's fine.
Right. So yeah, so he ducks first, he ducks the second one, and then the third one like catches him in the arm. He's like, "Oh, you bitch!"
Don't forget.
language.
Read
And
the room, buddy.
he gets to go. He's gonna fire a crossbow at the one that threw a knife at him.
That's not
Really? Because I'm the one that threw several knives at him.
Only one that mattered.
Oh, he's got his eyes so bad.
Hit him with one knife, yeah.
He will reload. Fire again.
Ooh, hand crossbow. I could use one of those.
Ooh, critical miss. Twang. String breaks on it. It's like, oh,
You'll
God
want
Way
it.
to go.
damn it.
Break the loot.
Looks like bear food to me.
You heard you say that.
Truxton, you're up.
Yeah.
Air food.
All right. Time to advance. This is a just to the north of me is like a table that she's laid out on.
Yeah, it's like a billiards table.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, I will scoot around real quick.
Step over the badly mauled guy laying on the floor.
Yeah, get Gratch to move up, like into his space.
Okay, Gratch is like stepping on the corpse.
Yeah, like sort of. I imagine like a back foot, sort of back kick, like sort of push it out of the way a little bit.
Yep.
Then, a move and support, so I will do a single attack
Okay.
with the long sword. That's a 14 on the dice.
That is a hit.
All right. And some damage. 9, total of 13 damage.
Oof. That is
Get wrecked, fella.
that is more than enough to kill him too.
And as I advance on this guy and Gratch is next to me, I think the flame sword comes up right into the chest sort of area, but I ask him real serious to his face. I'm like, "Do you bleed?" And then I just stab him.
As the blood is starting to cauterize around the heat of the sword, he's like,
Yeah.
no.
Just something they were asking her as they were coming in.
Snow Maple, can you help Shell?
Yeah, that's Snow Maple's priority. She'll get in and start cutting just all three free and just kind of look down at her and like, where are you hurt? Are you okay?
She is unconscious.
Oh, shoot.
As far as you can tell, she's still breathing, which is weird because like some undead don't breathe. But you realize that you don't actually know how to fix her.
Medicine doesn't work?
Medicine doesn't work on undead.
Okay.
I'm in the process of putting potted plants on the table, so I guess that's no good.
My healing won't help.
In that case,
If we can get her to Lindsay, Lindsay can do it.
first try. I mean, Snow Maple will give her some blood. See if that works.
Okay.
She'll apologize later, but I mean,
They're surely going to be
okay.
see me.
It doesn't seem to have any effect.
all right.
Which, for those of you who are of a religious bent, indicate that she's probably not a vampire.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Can I do an Arcana check? Try to figure out what she is, or a lore check?
Religion check.
Sure.
You don't just ask people what they are.
I'm not trained in religion, but I'm pretty good at it.
I mean, I'll try that.
This is a medical emergency.
Yeah.
Is she heavy? Can we get her? Can we get her going? Can we get her?
She's not. I mean, Flower can definitely.
Let's get her out of here.
Yeah, we'll take her back to the main room real quick.
So, he'll try to strap his I-beam on him as much as he can, so he has free hands, and he's just gonna grab Jathal and go get her back to the main hall.
Any of her things here?
Sorry?
Any of her things here? Like, didn't she have a scythe or something?
Yeah, her scythe is here.
All right, I'll make sure to take that too.
Snow Maple's going to stay with Flower and make sure that she gets back safely.
Pretty much, Flower's just like lead the way, keep it clear.
Yes. In that case, Snow Maple will stride ahead.
I'll hold the door.
Yeah, there's no problem at all getting her back When you do, Lindsay comes rushing over. It's like, is everybody okay? Oh, she alive?
Kinda. Still
Need
breathing.
your
but-
expertise.
Okay. Yep, just bring her over here. I'll see what I can do.
All right, cool.
I think Flower will just lay her on one of the tables. And
Interesting. Soothe is not a positive spell.
No, yeah, Sooth totally works on undead.
Yep.
The loophole.
We'll take it.
Well,
Yep.
it's why they're very, very careful about their interactions and keywords and stuff.
Yeah, it's not a loophole. It is 100% as intended.
Oh
They
yeah,
are
no,
so good at that.
I mean, just
The way they set it up is great.
healing network.
And that's why when you look at feats and stuff, there's very few feats that give you new abilities. It usually reduces the penalty to do something, gives you a bonus to do something, or saves you an action to do something. But there's very few things that give you a new thing to do.
That's because there's so many goddamn feats.
Yep.
Yep.
Like the double attack that Traxon has, his multi-action penalty applies, but it's 2 attacks for 1 action.
Exactly.
That's slightly more efficient than mine, yeah.
Well, there's a rogue
But
one that does the same, right?
Yeah, I think there's a one that makes the twin feint better.
Yep. And the big thing with the twin feint is it's another chance or another way to get your sneak attack in.
Yeah.
But
still
yes,
waiting.
All right.
Use the
If
one
we
that
can
I
get
picked.
if we can get Jathal squared away.
Yep. Lindsay's like, I've got her. You go help Lady Eldori.
Right.
I'll make sure she's here for you when you get back.
So Pathfinder healing, like if it's positive, it damages undead. Is it?
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. Like previous.
It's like it's slightly different from that. It actually needs to say it damages undead. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
a healing potion won't heal her, but it also won't kill her.
Yeah,
Oh,
otherwise
so,
it just doesn't fix them.
Exactly.
Father-
But the heal spell specifically says it damages undead.
Gotcha.
Speaking of, none of you, the professor, Father Hall, Moot Point, you don't know what type of undead she is. Like you kind of run through the classics. Like, okay, obviously she's physical, so she's not a ghost, she's not a wraith,
Not a zombie. She smells fine.
she's not a zombie. She's got way too much flesh to be a skeleton. So it's possible she could be a white, maybe. She doesn't smell like a ghoul. But the professor and Moot Pint with your numbers, you do know there's an entire country of the undead called Geb.
Yeah, I love Geb.
And what sort of undead might be in there, you don't know.
All of them.
He also
Well, she's got a lot religiously going on with her
Yeah,
her
she's a follower.
patron as well.
She's a follower of Urgathoa, right?
She
The
is.
pale lady, pallid princess. That's what it
Pallid
was.
princess.
Pallid
Yeah,
princess.
Right.
Yeah, there's a
So,
lot of stuff going on with that.
so I mean, it's entirely possible she might be some sort of holy lich.
Whatever she is, she's on our team. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Everyone's on our team right now. Let's stack up, get through this door.
Yeah. See if we can get everybody formed up here and. I mean, take a quick look around the room if there's anything to be seen there as well.
Not really.
Okay.
There
There was one guy with a name, so I thought I'd check.
He's got a couple of daggers on him.
All right.
There's a hand crossbow if you want to grab one.
I do want to grab a hand crossbow, actually. That'd be cool.
Yeah, you can definitely grab a hand crossbow.
Just jam it real quick into the bag of holding.
Okay. make your way back the other way through the south door. You don't hear anything on the other side. Neither Snow Maple nor Traxton nor Gratch hear anything on the other side. Still fighting going on further in, but
Should be safe to open.
so yes, this slightly smoky room contains wooden racks with weapons and stands designed to hold armor. Most of them are empty. There's a bunch of like weapons and discarded armor pieces kind of thrown all over the floor. It's obviously an armory. Looks like somebody came through in a hurry grabbing stuff.
Yeah.
The things that are still here, like the daggers, the swords, the spears, the glaives, the halberd, the battle axes, the half plate, the chain shirts, the shields, everything does have the Aldori crust on it.
Cool. I'm just gonna. You said it was pretty smoky, so I'm just gonna make my way over and pop that window open real quick.
Okay, perfect. But other than that, there's nothing in this room.
Call back to the group. Clear.
So yeah, Father Liam's gonna just bark out orders, like stacking up, getting the right people in the right place. So we're just breaching. We're not stopping. We're just gonna go.
Gotcha.
Go.
Yeah. So I'm just going to assume you guys are in exploration mode at this point.
Oh, okay, sure. That'd be great.
Right. That way you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
like square by square movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pinging shield on myself though.
Okay. The next room
Power
you come
will be
to.
And the +1 thing that he gets.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So it'll be +1 initiative for the scouting. I will get Traxton to give me a perception roll for searching.
I will also change my exploration to defend so I can keep my buckler raised.
Okay.
Search is an 18.
Ooh, that's a great search roll.
Should be really good, yeah. In my perception.
Snow Maple's gonna scout ahead and avoid notice.
Okay. So the next room that you enter, it's got floors of like polished white marble. Hanging from the walls are various trophy heads. Like there's a stag with an impressive set of antlers. There's a tusked boar. There's the head of a very cranky looking oversized owl, and by oversized I mean an owl the size of a draft horse.
Not an owl the size of a bear.
It could be the size of a bear, but it's only the head, so you know.
Oh, who knows? Yeah.
Who knows? A large wolf head and two different reptilian monster heads.
I'll just give Traxton like the look, like, oh, hey, you might want to cover Gratch's eyes before you bring him.
Oh, be one sec there, phone.
Huh. Interestingly enough, I don't think he mentioned bear anywhere. But
I don't know.
Sure.
Might have delicate sensibilities. Who knows?
Be right back, guys.
Sure.
I feel like he's a baby bear and he doesn't understand just yet.
All the more reason to shelter him.
I feel like Gratch doesn't even really quite know he's a bear.
He doesn't.
He just looks around at all of us and goes, I'm probably a dwarf.
He just assumes he's people like everybody else.
He's more of a gnome right now.
Like every loved pet does, thinks they're a person.
Right. But as you're kind of like looking around here at these statue heads,
Yeah.
Traxton is gonna.
Yeah.
You see, in one of the reptilian head's mouths, kind of hanging by the teeth, is what looks like a long, hollow proboscis. It looks like it's not part of the reptile.
Yeah.
It looks like it's something separate.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna shoulder the professor real quick and draw his attention to it. Like, just give him a shoulder bump and be like, "What do you make of that?"
What do I make of that?
It's definitely. It looks like it's when you kind of like carefully pull it out. It's not attached at all. It's not a trap or anything of that nature. And when you kind of pull it out,
Well, hopefully.
it's a long hollow proboscis. It definitely looks like it was harvested from some sort of creature. But there's mounts on it where it looks like it could be screwed onto something. And you can give me an Arcana check.
So it's something's injector apparatus that has like
I would imagine.
fittings on it.
Been removed and repurposed.
Yeah.
Professor, you've heard of these. It is a talisman.
Oh, sweet.
I've been sleeping
This
a
one
lot,
specifically
which
is
weird
called a
for me,
Bloodseeker
'cause
beak.
sleep isn't normally something I get.
It's attached to a weapon, any weapon.
Vibrate ears
When you
feels
activate the
like it's
beak,
blown out.
you deal an extra D4 precision damage on the attack on the damage
I'm
roll.
sniffly, and this is after
And if you
taking-
do sneak attack damage, you also do a D4 bleed.
I'm still.
Oh, nice.
My nose is still.
Nice.
But talismans they're one use. They're consumables.
No, I know.
Okay.
So I'll let Snow Maple know that once we have a minute, I'll see if I can set this up on your rapier to see if we can get,
Great.
see if we can start to bore a hole in people. But I think it looks like it'll take maybe 10 minutes or so to put on your blade.
We should probably move on. Good
So-
catch though.
It's like a magic
uh,
accessory. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's talismans are available for armor and weapons, and they're like one-shot items that buff your thing.
Cool.
I think they take 10 minutes to affix.
About your...
And they also require a repair kit to affix.
All right, Snow Maple. Let's breach.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you open the next room, this is obviously a dueling hall. There's a large recessed area in front, in the floor. There's racks with like practice blades and stands and suits of padded armor. To the north, it's like there.
Oh shit.
You see Lady Jamandi facing off against two non-injured full-size frost giants.
Oh no!
Flower. Round 2. Fight.
Yes!
Redemption time.
This is so bad.
Through
Agreed.
the
How the hell did you
Okay.
guys even get?
through the southern door, down here.
Oh, Moot Pint is stuck, Chris, if you can help him
Yeah, I'm
out.
stuck.
There we go.
Thank you. Oh, there you go.
Everybody's together.
There's a
So through the southern door, you see a group of those black tears come running in. Lady Jamani kind of turns as your door opens, says like, "The woman there, that's their leader. Get them. I'll hold these two off."
On it.
And she's just like, as she's facing these giants, like you see, like she's got her dueling sword out, and she just kind of flicks it, and like flames run up and down the blade. As she turns her back to take on two frost giants by herself.
Yeah, me too.
I believe she's got it.
big
Bad,
monster.
With confidence.
Except your produce
Yeah.
bag.
At this point, I'll point out that unlike D&D and stuff, Pathfinder 2e does give levels to like guards and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and level
Do
matters
you want? Do you
So,
want
like,
some
if-
Like
book?
a lot.
a lot.
We've got plenty.
But yes, you see there's four cutthroats, and who Lady Jamani has identified as the leader of these ruffians,
Volodymyr?
Volodymyr.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Right.
I'm pretty much.
316 here. All right, and folks can roll some initiative.
Should I roll stealth initiative this time, Chris? Where I'm avoiding notice, or is it too
Yes.
late for that?
No, you can absolutely. That's the whole point of doing the avoid notice.
Remember my plus
Cool.
one.
Yep.
Yep.
+1 from the scouting.
I totally did not remember the +1.
Dang.
Man, she
Oh,
rolled
Dad.
Well,
she rolled
before,
shit for initiative.
before we,
On the
Good.
sides of this dueling pit, are these like metal
I
bars?
mean, Matt,
Yeah,
I
it's,
assume it's like raised
but
because
Yeah.
there's like looks like stairs down.
yeah, it's a pit sunk into the floor. So those are guardrails to prevent people from falling in.
Yeah.
Okay, so we could like hop over the guardrail instead of going around if we wanted to.
Yeah, if you want to fall the 10 feet down to the pit floor, sure.
Oh, 10 feet down. Damn.
Oh, sorry, 5 feet down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Normally it's Fridays.
Just need an initiative from Truxton.
More soup.
Sorry, yeah, I rolled a 14.
Like you
All right.
normally does.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
You guys got some. Oh, it's a mixture of initiative. That's kind of nice.
That's a mess of an initiative right there.
If I could roll a double digit, I'd be going fast.
You and Zach both.
Hey, for once I did okay. I got an 11 on this one.
All right, but before we get into this, and incidentally, this is like this is the boss fight,
Parking pass.
as evidenced by the fact that she's like, "Hey, that's the boss." So we'll take a quick like 10-ish minute bio break.
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay. Yep. Be right back. Hey, I'm back.
Me too.
I'm here.
Oh, this is easier if I've got my glasses on.
Yeah, I've made that discovery a few times.
It's funny. Jim's not feeling very well today, so a few people coming down with the sickness.
Oh no.
Down with the sickness.
Hi, hello, I've returned.
I, however, don't feel any worse than I do normally, so I'm gonna think that I'm okay.
That's good.
Excellent.
Status quo.
Yeah, when your normal is so bad that you can't tell if you're sick, it's both good and bad, I suppose.
Well, if you're
Something.
sick, the good news is the tour's back on tour. The Cure's back on tour.
Excellent.
Mm.
Alrighty. So, a bunch of black tears have burst into the room. Lady Jamandi is dealing with the giants. Professor Yoren is up.
I see. So Snow Maple and Father Liam are immediately outside the door.
Yep.
So I feel like I'm just gonna start yelling at whoever this Volodymyra.
Okay.
She's definitely got something going on. Looks like she has a bad rash or something.
She's covered in blood. She's done a lot of killing today.
Oh, okay.
And my first action will be to use Bon Mot.
Alright.
And I'll say, "You look like you've done a lot of killing today. It's a shame you're going to be out of work soon." Now roll a diplomacy against her will save, I believe.
17 is just enough.
E.
Wonderful. So she gets -2 to her will saves and perception DC.
Alright.
And that lasts until she spends an action to use a Bon Mot attempt against me.
Alrighty.
But after that, my third action will be to look over at Lady Jamandi, who's currently soloing 2 frost giants. And I'll follow that up with, by the way, she's our boss, so you guys are looking pretty bad right now. And I'll attempt to demoralize her
Alright.
with the new lowered will save.
She is slightly taken aback by that.
That's a good round.
Not too bad. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to talk to people to be support.
I like it.
But that's me. I moved in 2 actions, so that's me.
Solid round. Very solid.
Alright.
And like she goes last, so she's gonna have that -1 to everything for everyone's turn.
This guy's gonna step forward. And he's gonna fire a crossbow at the mouthy one.
I do deserve it. Does this like barrier give me like lesser cover or something?
It would be... Yeah, it would be lesser cover.
It is a guardrail.
Hits by 1, so still a hit. For 1 whole point of damage.
Oh wow. Oh no. I'm shaking in my boots. Oh, this guy also has a hand crossbow. I'm gonna take his.
Flower has punched me for more.
Hand crossbows for everybody. Like,
And then he's gonna take cover around the corner of that... That will take us to Traxton.
Yay, that's me. Okay. Hmm. Let's move in. One action for support, for sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. To there. One action left. Is holding an action a thing or no?
You can ready, but it takes 2 actions to ready.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. In that case, I might as well.
I mean, you may as well. You can always use your 1 action to hunt prey, right?
That's true. Yeah, it just dawned on me. Yeah, let's throw the hunted prey on that guy right ahead of me, and that'll be my turn.
That guy.
Yep.
Okay. With that guy, seeing as how somebody is coming up to him, he's going to fire a crossbow.
I'm real intent.
Oof. Three damage.
Get him in now.
Flower.
I think Flowers like he looks over at the frost giants, looks back at the cutthroats, frost giants, cutthroats. He's just like, yeah,
Small ones. Hit the
big
small one.
monster.
No, hit the small ones.
Does it cost anything extra to go over the rail down the pit?
No, you're just going to take the fall damage.
I will take fall damage. I'm going to move into there and
Oh, flower.
there, and sudden charge is just an action, right?
Yep, so the way sudden
I
charge
get-
works.
Stride twice, and if I stop near an opponent, I make an attack on them. Right?
I think it's 2 actions.
Yeah, it's 2.
But yeah,
Is it 2 actions?
It's 2
I
actions.
still
Yeah, but it's
have 2.
yeah, it's stride twice and attack.
Yeah.
so you could have done that from your starting location to
Could I
stride
have?
to where you are now.
And stride again. Well,
Yeah,
if I could have, I did not know that.
yeah, so you can just charge, stride twice, take the fall damage, and if you end up next to somebody, take a poke at them.
Okay, so I will. Can I say I would have raged first and then charged?
Sure,
I'm pissed off that I can't attack the big giants.
sure.
Slap the rage on there.
Jumped on his head. What is he? Okay. Yep. Nope, that seems to be working.
And we'll get up to there,
It's doing great.
and I'm swinging on him.
Okay, remember to target them.
I need a target. Yep.
You take 2 points of damage from the fall, but
That's just some of my temp HP. Raging.
So angry you don't feel it.
For,
Damn it!
HP for rage? Wow.
Yeah, I get 5 temp HP for rage.
yeah, barbarians and Pathfinder get temporary hit points equal to their level plus their con bonus when they enter rage.
Shit.
But they get an AC penalty.
Yeah,
It's just hard. It's just easier to hit me now.
And crit.
Snow Maple.
Alright.
So because you use stealth, anybody that has not yet gone is flat-footed to you.
Cool.
I was not happy that. Giant.
Okay, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way.
Yep. And remember as well, you can move through friendly targets without any issue.
All right.
Okay.
Get to that guy. And he's going to be flat-footed against everything. Cool.
Yep.
I shot him, didn't he?
Should have rolled critical on that instead of regular damage.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's a lot more.
He's dead either way, but
It's a lot more impressive.
it is a lot more impressive.
And I can't move again, right?
Yeah, if you've got an action left, you can definitely move again.
But I couldn't move again and then attack. But as with quick draw, I can draw a weapon and attack with it, right?
Yep.
And I'll just draw a throwing knife out of my bandolier. And give it to the fine gentleman over there.
Which one?
The one that hasn't gone yet. He appears to be donated to number 6.
Okay.
Regular damage of 8.
That is enough to drop him.
All right. Now we're cooking.
So yeah.
Flowers.
Move time.
Tower runs up, takes a swing and misses. Snow Maple glides up, drives the rapier through that guy, and flicks at a knife for the other guy.
You would have had to drop your short sword instead of sheathing it, because actually sheathing it takes an action, but
Right.
Snow Maple being the John Wick type.
Yep.
Trying.
Father Liam.
All right, I'm going to take the full damage.
It's 2 points.
I move there and take my 2 points of damage. And I'll cast Bless.
All right.
Because I think this is still a fight, even though it's not really our fight. But I'm going to try to help.
Gotcha. So you're getting close enough you can get Lady Jamandi in there too.
Eventually, not this round.
Not this round, but yeah.
And you've got cover.
I don't think I have to do anything else.
Where would I be?
Maybe. I mean, this way I can go north or south depending on how the fight's going, right?
Yep. Right. Moot Pint.
I don't really want to get in that pit. Can I safely move there?
Oh yeah.
That's okay. That's fine. Am I allowed to cast 2 spells in 1 round?
As long as you have the actions for them.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that though. I am going to. Yeah, I am going to cast shield on. Can I cast cantrips? The same cantrip twice?
It probably won't stack, but
No. One on. Oh, I can't cast shield on Jamandi. Eh?
no.
That's on me.
Yeah, shield is self only.
All right, then I'm going to. Hey, they're big monsters. I'm going to unload. No, Jeez.
Hit the little ones. Hit the little ones.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know. Valdomira is the enemy, right?
Yep.
Grim Tendrils, the range on that doesn't say. 30-foot line, too far away. I'm going to use Grim Chandrils on one of the frost giants, the closest frost giant. Uh, Place 30. There.
Right. So if you
3 feet.
if you hold down Shift and your mouse wheel, you can like rotate the line so you can line it up with what you want. Just a sec here, I'll line it up for you.
Yeah, just not on Jumanji.
Yeah, it's gonna miss
I think
it.
it's. Yeah, okay, cool. It's only going to hit the one, I think.
So he's gonna need to make a DC 17 Fortitude save. He rolls a 41.
Jesus.
Plus 23.
Okay. Leave them alone.
So yeah, he doesn't even pay any attention at all to your magic.
Yeah, that's a critical success, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right, well, that's a spell you lost. Spell slot lost.
But yeah, now you know that the giants are not your fight to pick. She'll stride forward with her great axe. She'll look against the, you just cost me 2 men. And she will swing that great axe. She raises the great axe above her head and puts all of her might into the attack, spending 2 actions to do so.
A great axe. What's so great about it?
Size.
It's a big
That
one.
axe is bigger than I am.
So that is a hit on Snow Maple.
Ouch.
The -1 from Frighten made it not a crit.
Yep.
Nice.
So that is only 13 damage on a D12 plus 12. And
Snow Maple.
Snow-
BRB, right?
Oh, that's gonna go.
Yep.
So Don's AFK.
For the moment, yes.
She chose a bad target.
This really isn't good, right?
I'm sure.
No, we'll be fine.
Not great.
Remember, unlike D&D, in Pathfinder, trying to trip or grab her is actually super good.
Yeah, it'll make
Because
her.
it'll make her flat-footed to all of us.
A lot.
Well, that's her actions. I'll just need Snow Maple to give me a Fortitude save when Don gets back. This guy's going to try to sink some crossbow bolts into a barbarian.
Oh, come back to find out I'm getting axed.
Quite a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to ask the question. You only took 13 damage on a D12 plus 12, so.
Okay, that's good.
And I need a DC 16 Fortitude save from you.
Nope, I'm gonna fall down.
So the last black tier guy fires off a crossbow at Bloodstone, misses, reloads, and
Probably knocks me right into this suit of armor there that's in that spot.
Yeah, he's gonna fire again.
She's all yours, Flower. I'm just gonna lay down for a minute.
Right. That will take us back around to the professor. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Professor.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh shit. From here, I guess I will try to exploit vulnerabilities on Volodmira.
Okay.
I will do that first.
Ooh, success. Not high enough to get any recall knowledge, but you can exploit her personal vulnerability.
Yes, I will do that.
Don't. She doesn't have any weaknesses or anything.
It actually tells me now.
Yep.
With the pop-up, which is pretty cool. But yeah, aside from that, I will spend 2 actions to cast Forbidding Ward. I think this again on Snow Maple and Volodmira.
Okay.
So that's +1 to all of Snow Maple's AC and saving throws against Volodmira.
Perfect. Alright. Oh, this guy. Well, there's some people here he's not getting cover from. So he's going to attempt to demoralize the barbarian.
Don't do that.
So yeah, he's just going to shoot us like, give up now. I've seen her kill bigger people than you.
Sucks when I did. Oh, buddy.
Nope.
I've taken shits bigger than you.
And then he's going to fire that up with a crossbow.
Except it comes out in like ragey Dwarven.
Nope.
Yes.
And then his third action will be to reload. Alright. That will take us to Traxton.
All right. What's if I remain on the stairs here of this pit and move in a was it westerly direction? If I move over the rail, does that cost any extra movement?
Nope.
Okay. So Traxton will go to here, and then to here, and one action to get Gretch to come with. He's faster than me anyway.
Okay.
And I will attack support, and I will attack that black tier cutthroat to the north.
Okay.
That's an 8 on my dice.
That is still a hit.
Beautiful. Damage will be 6 with my bonus. I believe is 10 total.
Okay. That is enough to kill him.
Beautiful.
Taking us to Flower.
I think in his like raging, like frothy mouthed fury. He says something along the lines of something like "I'll shit in your skull" or something as he swings the eye beam around on Volodmira.
Okay.
Oof. We will do it again.
Okay. So remember to click on your backswing.
Oh yeah. There's backswing. Ah!
Man, I still don't think you've rolled higher than a 10.
I've rolled 117. And it was on an initiative. Actually, my high roll was on this initiative, actually.
Alright.
And one more. With the backswing. A -1. No!
Oh. So yeah, she does seem to be fairly nimble. That will take us to Snow Maple.
Well, I'm gonna get up. I assume that takes an action.
It does. When you go to stand, though, she takes a swing.
Oh,
there he
so I
is.
don't get
Oh,
to stand up.
No.
That's awesome. Okay, I'll just log out then.
It doesn't interrupt your action unless... So you do still stand. Like if she crit succeeds on an attack of opportunity, it interrupts your move.
She's gonna fucking kill me.
She does drop you, though.
Okay, so never stand up. Cool. Alright.
It's the first time you've encountered something with an attack of opportunity.
AoE's the thing, right? I got you still, babe. Go on.
But... Father Liam, you're up.
Well, that changes my entire plan. I can reach Snow Maple. Okay, so I'm going to stand right here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Heal on Snow Maple.
Okay.
Which is the number 2 one, right?
Yep, range of 30 feet.
$14 hit points for Snow Maple. And for my last action, I'm going to extend my Bless by +1.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to do that.
There's a macro for it. It's not really working right this second.
So instead of 5 feet, it's 10 feet.
Yep, it's a 10 feet around you.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Which will get Gratch, I guess.
That's
Yep.
just hella blessed.
That will bring us to Moot Point.
I've been saving it for 2 sessions, and I am not moving, and I'm in a relatively safe space. I'll use all 3 magic missiles on the bad guy boss.
Yeah.
That's the redhead there.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Do I hit it 3 times or just...
Yeah, hit it 3 times.
Well, it won't let me, sorry.
You have to do your damage first, and then...
I got it.
Perfect. Alright, so... You rolled the damage for me, did you?
I did.
Alright, well, that's 8 points of damage. That's not very much, but...
No, 8's solid. 8's great at level 2.
That will take us to Snow Maple, actually, because my understanding is when you get knocked unconscious, your initiative changes to go just before the person who knocked you unconscious.
And
Well,
You're awake.
I'm apparently prone forever.
See, part
Well,
of
she
it
did
is
already use her reaction.
Part of the reason why your initiative changes is because she's used her reaction.
So can I get up now without being murdered?
As long as she doesn't have more than one reaction.
Oh, good.
That's what recall knowledge is for.
Can I crawl away?
As long as she doesn't have another attack of opportunity.
Fuck.
Might as well try it.
I'm a stabber in the fucking foot.
If then.
That's right, Snow Maple. Stab her.
Get her.
Rage.
Yeah, use that rage I've been teaching you about.
Do I get flanking?
I believe so.
Hey.
Cool.
Stabby, stabby.
So yeah, you look up and she's like whirling that battle axe around, and you like stab her in the foot, do significant damage to her.
Yeah.
Still have 2 more actions.
Ian.
Gonna pick up my short sword,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give her the offhand attack.
Stab the other foot.
Okay. Well, it doesn't work.
Her turn. You're on the ground, but this barbarian is swinging a big ass thing at him.
Ah! And shouting obscenities any which way he can. Like some of it's regular, some of it's Dwarven.
She is going to swing the great axe at you. Rather solidly.
Or like flexes so it stops the blade before it goes deeper. It's like, no.
She's going to take a second action to attack Traxton.
Whoa.
Gonna hit him as well. For 15 to Traxton.
Yikes.
Then she's going to go into a spinning sweep. She's going to attack a third enemy within 10 feet that she has not yet attacked. So she...
Correct.
The other one.
She gets to step 5 feet as she does so.
Oh, you.
Oh, she misses him. But yeah, she's like almost like a battle dancer with this great axe. She like
That's our bear. You can't kill our bear.
It's just gonna be even more embarrassing when we kill you.
right. This guy. Reload his crossbow. Firing at flower.
I'll shit on your mother's grave.
5. It's like he's gonna yell. Oh no, he already tried to demoralize you already. He will. He'll reload and fire at the professor over there. That will take us to the professor.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna hop over the banister and take the damage. I am walking around. But I have the distance to go here.
I'm just having the NPCs over here while you guys are deciding what you're doing.
Yep. I will spend one action to sustain the ward on Snow Maple. And then now that I'm within Father Hool's Bless aura, I will launch a stone at the boss lady.
Okay. Ooh, that is a hit.
Jeez,
Nice.
Jumandi's holding her own.
Oh. Is that plus my vulnerability damage?
It is.
Okay. Because I can't see, so it didn't add automatically before.
It adds it on my end. So
Oh, okay, sweet.
So she took 7. All right. So yeah, Lady Jamandi is holding her own. She's almost killed one of the frost giants. She's taken a hit, but she doesn't seem to be overly bothered by it.
That hit was 67 damage. I just want to put that there now.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. All right. That'll take us to Truxton.
Only 67 damage.
All right, right next to this person now, and they involve me. That's not good for them, I guess. So I'm gonna hunt prey on Volo there.
Okay.
Support from Gratch, and I'm gonna try to flourish this person. First roll, uh-oh, that's a 4. Second roll is an 11.
Those will both miss.
Okay.
That will take us to Flower.
Flower is just going to move up here. And is going to swing on her again. Can't run from pissed off dwarf. Fuck! And god damn it! Go for the backswing.
Oh, there's a hit.
Holy shit, we hit her. Take that!
So yeah, that rocks her back. She's looking pretty badly hurt at this point.
It's frothing.
I finally got a chance to connect with something.
I say you die, you die.
Right,
I think this is the first thing Flower hasn't one shot.
Yeah.
Yep. That will take us to Father Liam.
The first thing he hasn't one shot that he's hit.
That's true. There are lots of things that Flower hasn't one-shotted.
Yeah, because he's completely missed them.
All right, I'm going to concentrate to extend Bless to 15 feet.
Okay, perfect. And at that point, it should catch just about everybody, I think.
Think so.
I think
15
catches
pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'll spend 2 actions for Electric Arc. I'll target the lady and the Black Tear. And might as well light them up, right?
May as well. So he's going to take half.
I mean, it's a little bit of damage, but it's 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's up.
Every little bit helps. That will take us to Moot Point.
All right, that's 55. Hit the last guy. He's near death. I think I'll go for him with a crossbow.
Okay.
Reload the crossbow and cast shield on myself.
How many spells you got left?
Just cantrips now. The spells here are very limited. I've used 3 spells and that's it.
You still got Burning Hands, but you'd have to get closer.
Yeah, Burning Hands is like 15 feet cone. My plan was to use that in the Frost Giants, so.
The Frost Giants, just so you guys are aware, are level 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
No.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
We're blessing her to kick
Yeah.
the ass of the Frost Giants.
Uh-huh.
Like, she threw us over here because this is like lowly shit for her.
Yeah.
And she can handle herself with you.
Oh, that's a hit.
Woohoo, 2 points.
That is
That's
enough to
enough,
kill
isn't
him.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
And then you reload, shield. That will take us to Snow Maple.
Get her Snow Maple.
Can I stand up now?
Yep.
Does that take my full move, or
It takes it's an
can I
action.
also move?
Okay. It's one of your 3 actions.
All right, so I move
stab
again.
Stabber, stabber.
Can I flank her?
Yep, you're flanking with Traxton. Oh, that seems fitting.
Look at that. That is
Oh, perfect.
There you go.
Snow Maple gets mad.
3 dice and only 8 damage. Oh well.
But how would you like to do this?
I just kind of like roll up to my feet, slide in behind her, and just put the rapier right through her heart and push all the way through. Like double-handed grip on the rapier and just lean through.
It's like, you made me bleed my own blood.
Yeah, I hate that.
So as you shove your rapier through here, there's like a gurgle, blood kind of pools out her lips, and then she just slumps to the ground, the great axe clattering there on the ground.
We've achieved maximum threshold of strong female characters in this here particular scene.
And in very short order, Lady Jamani deals with those Frost Giants.
Oh, thank God.
Because they are, scarily enough, a trivial encounter for her.
I'd like to detect magic.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
two level 9 Frost Giants for Lady Jamani is a trivial encounter. At best.
Oh my God.
They are 5 levels lower than her.
Well, while she's enjoying the victory,
Yeah.
I'm going to take a...
Yeah. But she will finish off the Frost Giants and then turn around to see if you guys need any help.
As she turns around, Flower is actually taking her head off with Amiri's dagger.
Yeah, and Hall is kind of like one hand on the ground, expanding his blood circle. Right, he's trying to help. He doesn't understand that he's so outclassed with the lady, right?
Yep. She's like, I think that's the last of them.
My lady, you're fine. You're all right. Need healing.
Uh, 10 to yours.
I'm going to use my detect magic to eliminate everything except for that great axe.
Yes, there is magic around. And now that you guys have a chance to catch a breather, so if anybody wants to do medicine on Snow Maple, they certainly can.
I think I already failed less than an hour ago.
I haven't tried yet. I don't know if I've got it. I've got a healing kit. I don't know if I'll get medicine. I do, +6. Where are you, Snow? Target you, medicine.
Like the big thing that healing does, aside from getting back some hit points, is it removes the wounded condition.
All right, do I add anything for the healing kit? Or
Nope.
is that just...
Healing kit lets you do it.
There you go.
Nice. One shy of a critical.
Cool.
So that'll be 12 hit points back, and it removes the wounded condition. But yes, you guys have a chance. Lady Jamandi's like, she will actually pass around healing potions to anybody who may need them. Basically, enough so everybody can get patched up to full.
I'll take a few.
With 12
I'll
points,
take one of her potions.
I am good.
And I'll ask her, do you know who that woman was? Do you know why she was here? Are there any more anywhere?
No, a bunch went to the East Wing, but if you're here, I assume you've encountered them.
We cleared out
Encountered
all we found.
East Wing's clear.
I chased these ones as far here. That one there seemed to be giving the orders.
Wow, we're just holding the head, her head.
The main hall is secure. We gathered as many survivors as we could.
There is one though.
Well, let's make our way back there, regroup. Start getting shit in order.
Follow your lead, lady.
Real quick, the frost giants that she was dealing with, what kind of weapons did they have?
They had axes and spears.
Are the axes better than my I-beam?
No, they're... Well, actually, what are the stats for a great axe?
I have a great club.
Yeah. The damage on them might be the same, but it might be a different damage type, which matters sometimes.
Bring one with me.
Well, Voldemira had a great axe too.
Oh, but I want the big one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, great axe is a D12 instead of a D10.
Ooh, so it is better than my I-beam.
So it is, yes.
Eat.
And while Snow Maple is getting patched up, Moot Point, you can determine that through trial and error that Voldemir, the Great Axe, is magical.
Nice.
As are a pair of goggles she has around her neck.
Yep, you're good.
Also nice.
Goggles, cool.
She also has like some jewelry on her. That you can easily take.
Scoop it all up into the bag for examination later.
I can examine the goggles, I guess, while people are tending to wounds and such.
Okay, perfect. Give me an Arcana check. Yeah, you have heard of these. They're popular amongst wilderness scouts. They are goggles of tracking.
Cool. I will hand them to Traxton.
I will receive them.
Lady Jamandi, you have a bag for this, perhaps? And he's holding up her head, like the head of the...
We can find some.
Excellent.
Or it could stand. No. All right. get to the lady's safety.
Mhm.
Meet up at the hall.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the hall. Maybe use delete some auras here. So yes, so when you arrive, the gentleman that sent you this way, he's like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Lady Jamandi starts, basically, she's like, Stefan, get the engineers, let them know that we have fire damage to repair. Take a contingent of guards, check the grounds. Get in touch with the church, start making funeral arrangements. Wake the servants up. We need to start cleaning and everything. And everybody kind of like goes about doing their way. Like despite the battle and despite, having recently just faced down with giants and the like she doesn't break a step between, okay, everybody's okay, and start issuing orders to make sure that the area is secure, that people start getting some semblance of normalcy back to their life.
Gotcha.
You get the feeling for anybody who is particularly perceptive. It's less about needing to get things done, as it's more about giving these people tasks to do to help get their minds off of what happened.
Yeah. Some people's first priority would be to check on our acquaintances, our new friends.
Yep, everybody's none the worse for wear. They're all thankful for your assistance, and if there's anything that we can do to help, some of them go off with the guards. Like Amiri goes off with the guards to patrol the ground. She's looking for heads to cut off.
Yeah. And I'll mention to everybody, if we want to go back to the garden in the East Wing, I did notice something a bit out of sorts, but I didn't take time to register it at the time.
I mean, I think you should maybe head over. See
My
what there's
lady,
to see.
we'll clear the East Wing. I think we got it cleared, but we'll take a search. If that's all right with you.
Certainly.
Might have been a secret passage or something.
Certainly, by all means, your services tonight are above and beyond what we would expect of guests. If you have it in you to get some more sleep, and we'll convene in the morning to carry on where we left off after the feast.
We will, but I'd like to make sure your house is safe first.
That is very much appreciated.
Thank you. Nobody will.
All right,
Lead
I'll
the
lead
way,
everybody back to the garden and check out that statue ledge situation.
Go loot some stuff.
So you make your way back. To find my loot. It looks like it's a little storage alcove. Maybe to your mind, there, Snow Maple as a rogue. Probably like emergency supplies.
Okay.
And there's a couple of potions and a bronze key in there.
Ah. Okay,
Yeah.
so not big enough for a passage, but just a cache, as it were.
Yeah, your guess would be, like, given the fact that they have these portcullises that drop down that seal the ground level off from the upper levels, that there's probably a couple of these hidden throughout the manor as, like, fallback positions.
Gotcha.
Like the potions that are there, one of those is very obviously a potion of healing. The other two potions aren't potions that you've ever seen before.
So there's 2 potions and a healing potion.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely to your mind, that's the sort of thing, like if you're fighting, you fall back, this is here, you grab the potions that you need, chug them down, keep on fighting, sort of thing.
Have we seen anything so far that might go to the Bronze Key?
No.
Alright, Snow Maple will tuck it away for now.
Okay.
I'll show everyone the potions. It seems to have just been a cache.
I can take a look at those when we have time.
Yeah, okay.
If the floor is clear, we can probably go to bed, right?
Head everything,
Rest.
or head back and double check over the bodies and maybe police them somewhere.
Yeah, I think we definitely took like the magic axe and jewelry from the boss, right?
Mhm.
For sure.
So
There's
amongst
work to do.
Yep.
So let's gather up the bodies, put them in the corner, get some rest as best we can.
So amongst the adventurers, as you're kind of cleaning up, you do find another healing potion. You find like some sort of bag that smells of alchemical goodness.
Ooh, okay.
And one of the dead adventurers had a nice silver ring that's probably going to be worth some gold.
Alchemical bag and a silver ring. Okay, cool.
Taking some time to look over the things before you go to bed for the remainder of the night. Moot Pint and the professor can give me Arcana checks. Ooh, nice.
Natural 20. How many do you want? Just one each?
Yeah, one each. There's like... You guys have lots of time to kind of look over these things.
Sure.
It's not like you're sitting there with like a massive pile of loot, right? So, the 2 extra potions that you found, one of them is a potion of bark skin. Unlike D&D, bark skin doesn't raise your armor class. It gives you resistance to certain damage types, but weakness to fire damage. And if you take fire damage while it's active, you have the option to shut the spell off, but you still take the damage. That way, if you're facing something that is like a fire, like a dragon, you can electively drop the bark skin to get rid of the weakness to fire. The other potion is a potion of fire resistance. Probably why those 2 are together.
Gonna say, sounds like a chaser to me.
Yep. And the alchemical bag is a Tanglefoot bag.
Ooh.
Basically, you toss it down and it reduces somebody's speed.
Right. Glow bomb wad.
The great axe is a +1 great axe. So it is a D12 damage, but it's not giant size, so you don't get the giant instinct bonuses to go with it.
It's two-handed, right?
It is 2-handed.
So technically, the big one would still technically be better for flour.
Mine was for the cloak.
The cloak is a coyote cloak. Gives you a bonus to survival. And if you critically succeed on a roll to subsist, basically to hunt, it vastly increases the amount of stuff that you get.
All right. Well, that's probably for somebody else then.
And the tracker's goggles give +1 to tracking. And normally if you fail a tracking roll, you have to wait an hour until you try again. With the goggles, you can try again in 30 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, who's our hunter type person? A barbarian or a druid, I'd imagine.
It's all Traxton, I think.
I'm not going to disagree, but I already have goggles.
That's fine.
Okay. I do also have a forager is not hunting though. That's plants and berries and stuff, right?
Right.
Okay. So actually, that would be pretty good if I can up my hunting, and I've also got a foraging thing that might be really good for us to subsist when we're out and about.
But yeah, after you guys do the identification, you can finally collapse into your beds. Sleep surprisingly soundly. I mean, it's been a night.
We've been working.
Oh yeah.
It's been a bit.
You know,
The second Flower's head hits the pillow, just loud snoring, like loud dwarvish snoring.
God. Fucking dwarf.
and at way too early in the morning, the sun is up. The sun is shining. The rain has stopped. The smell of breakfast hits your nostrils. The smell of fresh coffee, like spiced sausages. And when you make your way back to the Great Hall, it's shocking how efficient her staff is. The Great Hall, you can tell that there was a scuffle here, but there's very few signs of the violence left. There's not as many people here as there were during the feast. There's a lot of empty seats. The Iron Wraiths have shown up. Margarn has shown up.
Sure, they've shown up now that it's too late to do any good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit of a somberness. But as everybody kind of gets seated and plates of food are brought out, Lady Jemani will stand up. She's like, I would like to thank those who helped defeat the Black Tears last night. She looks kind of directly at your table. It's obvious that someone does not like our plans to settle the stolen lands. And I have my suspicions. But we'll show them that we're not so easily dissuaded. So this morning I will issue the formal charters for all of you to begin exploring the stolen lands and make them safe for tomorrow's settlers. The first charter would like to bequeath goes to the group called the Iron Wraiths. She kind of waves towards them, and she waves towards them in an almost dismissively way. The tales of your adventures in far-off lands have thrilled many of our nobles, and there's like a little bit of a sneer to the way she says that. And I'm excited to see what you can do with exploration of the Glenborn uplands. Your charter is to establish a base for Brevois and deal with the Tiger Lords, and then open diplomatic relations with Pitax from a point of strength. And the Iron Wraiths kind of make their way up, and she gives them their charters. They just kind of ooze arrogance. But you guys have heard of them. Like, for all of their arrogance, they are the real deal. Baron Drillov, as per our previous discussion, your charter is one of specific importance. Secure the southern trade routes along the East Selland River. Establish a base for merchant caravans and barges alike. Your base of operations will be in the Huktanslav. And this kind of like older, kind of very dour-looking gentleman goes up and takes his charter. He doesn't say anything to anybody. And he makes his exit. Like, you didn't see him at the feast. He doesn't say anything to anybody this time. He just like gets his charter and leaves. And she looks at your table. It's like, Magar Varn, your father has long been a faithful friend. Your charter assigns you to Noman Heights to establish a town with the Varnling host. In time, we hope to establish an Eldori dueling school there, but in the more immediate future, we ask you to broker an alliance with the centaurs who roam the region. I trust you and your fellows are up to the task. Magar walks up, he gets his charter, and he comes back to the table to get his cloak so he can leave. And he'll look over to Father Hall and says, I do hope once you're established, you'll come to visit. Perhaps we can set up trade relations between our holdings.
I hope that two of us, the groups of us, can find common ground. Yes.
What were the first two that went, Chris? I finally found the map.
The Iron Wraiths are tasked with the Glenborn Uplands. Glenborn Uplands.
Okay. Gotcha.
And Baron Drellov is the East Selen. The East Selen River with a basin Hukton. And then Magar is getting Noman Heights.
Right. I found Noman Heights and I found the Glenabon Uplands.
Give me 1 sec here. I'll actually open up the...
So they're pretty much on opposite ends of the map.
Love this map.
And the Selen Hills are down here down at the south here. So basically along this kind of southern... Yep.
Selen Hills, gotcha.
Yep. So yeah, so Noman Heights is just to the south of Brevoy.
That's not a bad little plot. Along the southland there?
And then she says, and last, but certainly not least, the heroes from last night. First, I want to personally thank you for risking your lives to defend my manor. The courage, gumption, and skill you've displayed so far will take you very far, I suspect. For your charter, we're asking you to travel to the southwest, into the region known as the Greenbelt. Throughout the wildlands that includes the forest known as the Gnarl Marches and the hill country of the Camellands. Bandits there have grown particularly aggressive, and they need to be dealt with.
The who now?
Yeah, what was that?
Bandits.
Bandits, yeah.
So those bandits will need to be stopped before anyone safely settles in the region. There's a small trading post in the Rossland hinterlands that has been hit particularly hard. A gentleman named Oleg runs it, I believe. I suggest starting there. Once the bandits have been dealt with, we will be ready to bequeath you a more permanent charter to settle the land and establish your own government. And then she motions for you forward, and hands you like the official charter. So I'll post this in Discord for those that want it. But it says, "Be it known that the bearer of this charter has been charged by the Sword Lords of Rostov, acting upon the greater good and authority vested within them, by the office of the Lord Mayor of Rostov, the right of exploration and travel within the wilderness regions known as Rostov's hinterlands and the Greenbelt. Exploration should be limited to an area west and south of Oleg's trading post, no further than the bank of the Shrike and Skunk rivers. The carrier of this charter should strive against banditry and other unlawful behavior to be encountered. The punishment for unrepentant banditry remains, as always, execution by sword or rope. So witnessed on this 24th day of cholesterol under watchful eye of the Lordship of Rostov." So it is an official charter that makes you guys basically the law and order.
Hall will absolutely take that particular scroll. If no one stops.
No, by all
Nope.
means.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Father Hall wants to be Lord of the Paperwork? Be my guest.
Absolutely.
She will also give each of you a pouch with 50 gold in it.
Ooh,
Whew!
Yeesh.
Yeah.
This is not for your charter. This is a thank you.
Thank you.
You honor us.
Lesser heroes would have taken the opportunity to help themselves to my auxiliary treasury, my art. You did neither of those things.
Oh, when Snow Maple is accepting the pouch of money, she will kind of like not meaning to be slyly, but not obviously like hiding it or anything. Just hand her back the bronze key.
Thank you. You
We
can
found this.
keep the potions that should have been with it.
Ah, yes, thank you.
I was an adventurer once.
Well, it's a matter of security, right?
Oh, certainly.
Yeah.
my lady. I'm curious what exactly you would like us to do in the Greenbelt. Are we to invade? Are we to hold?
Put an end to the banditry, and once that is secure and settlers can safely move in, then you will receive a charter to do with the lands as you wish.
All right. Sounds good to me. So we'll
Sounds like a good deal.
head along the Roslyn hinterlands and over to Oleg's place. And that'll be our sort of base of operations for a little bit. That sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, might want
Mhm.
to. I might buy some supplies in town, but we can probably leave today or
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Do a little shopping and then head out. Yeah, sounds good. There was talk on the way here about picking up mounts, I think.
Certainly, we have stables available.
Just to cut down on the overland travel time until we start exploring.
And last I checked, Oleg did have stables at his trading post, so he would be able to put up your horses.
Sounds great.
I have my XP breakdown on my thumbstick, and I can't get it to.
Thumb or stick.
Yeah, it's an awkwardly made thumbstick. Like the part that inserts pushes into the casing.
Yeah, I know
yep.
those ones. I hate them.
Yep. Not a fan of those.
What a pain in the butt it is. But yeah, you guys get a total of 395 XP.
Nice.
Oh wait, I have to adjust that. You already killed some of those guys, and I gave you XP for that last time. Sorry, 272.
272. All right.
Oh, we should be at 472.
That's what I've
Yep.
got.
Nice.
Perfect. All right, but yes, you guys are now officially officially landowners, kind of.
Ish.
Just got to get rid of the squatters.
Just got to get rid of the squatters. That's all. There is a road that leads to Oleg's that you can take, or you can wander at your leisure if you so choose. Oleg's is about a 4 days ride. Basically, if you guys have horses, if you don't do anything else, you can travel 2 hexes a day along the road. So little more than 4 days. Before next game, if there's any gear or anything that you guys want to get, you can certainly do shopping in Brevoy.
Okay, sounds good.
Perfect.
Brevoy is... one sec here.
If we have the group loot loaded up with everything, I'll take a run through it and get everything sorted and sold and
Yeah, I'll
make sure everybody has the money they need.
yeah, I'll add in like the jewelry that you got off of Volodymyr and stuff.
Okay.
But yes, Rostov is a level 9 settlement.
So we shouldn't have trouble getting anything we can afford.
So you shouldn't have too much trouble getting anything you afford.
That's
And
good.
and you can definitely get either riding horses or war horses if you want. They're not terribly expensive. Like a riding horse is like 8 gold. A war horse is like 30.
Riding horse is fine for snow maple.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing you gotta watch is if combat breaks out, riding horses will flee. Probably
Yeah,
safer for them.
Dismount. First thing.
Yep. But yes, so when we pick up next, we will start the actual exploration of Gurnu lands.
All right.
Good.
Beautiful.
And just because I haven't had a chance, and I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to put a legend on this map.
Seems fairly straightforward. Castle Restov is a big town. Navakta's bridge or crossing is a bridge.
It's a small village that has a bridge that crosses the river.
Okay, cool. And then we've got Oleg's trading post.
And we got Greenbelt, right?
Basically, the Rossland hinterlands and the Greenbelt are your lands, and the Camel lands as well.
So start at the trading post, but that lake looks really good.
Now,
Water.
does yeah that whole thing?
Yes, it does.
Does Oleg's trading post count as already explored, where it's a settlement, or?
No, it's literally just a trading post.
Oh, okay. So we'll start there, obviously.
And follow the river, right?
So yeah, basically, and parts of like the Gnarl Marches are yours as well. Essentially, it's just out of game. It's to keep you guys in a relatively safe area. Like
We appreciate that.
For now.
Yes.
Yeah.
like if you guys decide like, oh, we want to go see what's over in the Thousand Voices, that's like a level 17 area.
I think 4 areas should be more than enough to
Yeah.
keep us busy.
Yeah.
For now, for sure.
And just so you guys know, on the map, the light green is basically like hills and grasslands. The yellow areas are plains.
Dark green's forest, eh?
Dark green's forest. Brown is mountains.
Teal is swamp.
The teal is swamp.
Gotcha. No worries.
So Tuskwater, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a good spot for some sort of settlement. Probably along
lake,
the northern
forest, plains.
area there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so we will pick this up in a couple of weeks.
All right, guys.
Sounds
Alrighty.
Awesome.
Thanks so much, Chris.
Perfect.
Yes, thank you
Thanks.
for
Chris,
running.
Have a
See
good
you
evening,
guys.
guys.
Just let me know once the party loot's ready to play with there, Chris, and I'll get it sorted out.
Yeah, I'll probably have it today or tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Have a good evening, folks.
Yep. Have a good one,
Later, guys.
guys.
Bye.